but extraterrestrials. He has called them the Galactic Federation of Aliens, and he says President Trump is aware of the existence of these aliens and had been on the verge of revealing their secrets, he claims, but was asked not to do so by the Federation in order to prevent what he calls mass hysteria.
According to the interview, the United States and Israel have been in contact with this group of extraterrestrials for years. The aliens, he claims, have urged governments not to reveal their existence, stating that humanity is not ready and lacks a full understanding of what space truly is. The aliens have allegedly expressed a desire to remain hidden until humanity evolves enough to comprehend their presence. The former security chief also made a shocking claim about an agreement between the US government and the aliens, which includes conducting experiments together.
Agreement has been reached between the US government and the aliens, a contract to do experiments here. There's also, he says, a secret underground base on Mars where there are American and alien representatives.
He went on to state that a secret underground base exists on Mars where both aliens and American representatives work. The story has sparked widespread debate online. While some viewers are intrigued by the possibility, many remain skeptical, dismissing the claims as far-fetched and lacking credible evidence. Coming up in our last segment, in just a few seconds, we take a look at some eerie home footage. But before we do, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash like, and leave some comments. The more you interact with our content, the more you'll see us in your feed. 4 years ago, Reddit user 123Dala shared a short yet unsettling clip that quickly gained attention across the platform. Titled, "My Cousin's Door Closed by Itself," the video shows a seemingly ordinary room until something eerie happens. The post sparked heated debates about the clip's authenticity. Skeptics argue that the moment was likely staged, questioning how the uploader conveniently captured such a rare incident. Some have speculated that a hidden string or rig might have been involved. However, others point to the dog's reaction in the video as a compelling piece of evidence. The dog appears visibly tense, its body language suggesting it sensed something unusual during the event. Despite several theories, the video remains cryptic, with no real explanation for the bizarre event.
Now, if you want to see some more spooky content, then hit those links right there. They'll keep you entertained for hours and hours. Leave us some feedback down in the comments. Which one of these clips you thought was the scariest or weirdest? We love hearing your feedback. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. Poo! How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some seriously freaky video clips. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
In a spine-chilling TikTok video shared by user lqq.tv, a man recounts a terrifying encounter that he initially dismissed as a medication-induced hallucination.
Is she still there in that chair right there? There's a little girl, like I said, no bigger than Sarah. Black hair. Well, people don't know how big Sarah is. Sarah's about.
He vividly describes a little girl with jet black pigtails and a red dress, sitting eerily still with a sadistic smile on her face, her hands resting calmly on her knees. As he narrates his experience, seated in a chair, an eerie twist unfolds. See if you can spot it.
Sadistic smile is doing this.
The unsettling moment occurs when the camera held by the man's skeptical girlfriend captures something in the reflection of the nearby glass. Shockingly, the reflection appears to show a little girl as though she's silently watching from behind. It was only later, upon reviewing the footage, that his girlfriend's skepticism turned to sheer horror when she spotted the phantom figure in the recording.
She has her hands on her lap. Sadistic smile is doing this.
So, what do you make of this video? Could it really show evidence of the ghostly girl the man claims to have seen earlier? Watch the clip one more time and let me know in the comments section below.
She has her hands on her lap. Sadistic smile, just doing this.
In a chilling TikTok video shared by user Kareed_4, a peaceful hike through the woods takes a sinister turn, leaving viewers on edge. The footage begins normally enough as the poster films their walk along a serene forest path. Suddenly, everything goes silent. Even a nearby rabbit seems to freeze in its tracks. Listen closely to what happens next. A muffled cry echoes through the trees. Many viewers believe that the voice can be heard saying, "Help me." The unsettling sound prompts the TikToker to abandon their hike and retreat from the area, capturing the eerie moment on camera. The video has sparked heated debate in the comments section, with many speculating on the source of the voice. Some viewers point to Native American folklore, suggesting it could be a skinwalker, an entity said to mimic human voices to lure victims into danger. Others question whether the TikToker's decision to flee might have left someone genuinely in distress. This unnerving encounter leaves viewers grappling with unanswered questions and the terrifying possibility of what or who might have been waiting unseen in the woods.
Well, my neighbor hasn't came outside in a while, and I looked at his window and there's a bunch of flies, and my apartment started smelling. I'm like right above him.
In this next video, what started as a disturbing discovery quickly spiraled into a harrowing, possibly paranormal experience. It all started when the poster first noticed a foul odor and an unusual swarm of flies coming from their downstairs neighbor's apartment. Shortly after, authorities discovered that the neighbor had passed away under unclear circumstances. Soon after, strange noises began to echo through the poster's apartment, an oppressive atmosphere settled in, and unsettling smells continued to linger. Seeking relief from the increasing disturbances, the user reached out to spiritual practitioners for guidance. Following their advice, he attempted a cleansing ritual using sage, hoping to dispel any lingering negative energy. However, the ritual took a chilling turn when they witnessed a shadowy figure lurking in the apartment.
Show yourself. Come out. I'm scared to go around this corner. Oh, shit. See. Here we go.
In a particularly disturbing moment, an egg used in the ritual turned black, a common sign in spiritual practices that indicates the presence of dark energy. Instead of dispelling the entity, the cleansing seemed to aggravate it, escalating the user's fear and unease.
I want to get out of here. Okay, here you go.
As the activity intensified, the poster reported experiencing sleep paralysis, an occurrence often linked to supernatural forces, and discovered deep, unexplained scratches on their back.
2 scratches on your back. They're not like cuts, but like, it's red.
However, the disturbances extended beyond physical sensations. Objects in the apartment began to move on their own, The entity also demonstrated control over electronics, flickering lights on and off and interfering with electronic devices. The growing intensity of these encounters left the user questioning whether he was dealing with something far more sinister than a simple haunting.
Please leave. Or get out of here. You're not welcome here. Oh my God.
Determined to understand what he is facing, the poster decides to conduct an EVP session. He asks direct questions, and to his shock, the entity seems to respond.
Look at the light. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
Do I put it down?
Huh?
A flashlight turns on and off in apparent reply, and disembodied voices are audibly captured on the recording. The most unnerving moment occurs when a guitar, which had been resting on the stairs, suddenly falls over as if pushed by an unseen force.
Is that you on my stairs?
Desperate to rid themselves of the entity, the user turns to a drastic solution, trapping the spirit. They purchase a haunted doll and Dybbuk box from the dark web, items rumoured to contain supernatural energy.
They hacked this thing away.
However, the moment they open the Dybbuk box, strange disturbances begin again. The blinds move without explanation and an oppressive energy fills the apartment.
Amen.
The thing moved.
Are you serious?
The user then attempts a ritual to trap the entity within the doll, planning to either bury or destroy it. However, despite these efforts, the entity seems to remain, raising the terrifying question of whether it could ever truly be banished. How would you handle this situation? Would you keep attempting to cleanse the house? Or would this be enough for you to move? Let me know in the comments section below.
See, here we go.
In December 2023, a Pennsylvania man was placed in custody after reportedly breaking into a home multiple times to watch a 9-year-old girl sleep. The unsettling incidents occurred in Coatesville, where Mother Tiffany Sabara says the stranger gained access to her house on 4 occasions since September, each time heading straight to her daughter's bedroom. The latest intrusion happened on Christmas Eve when surveillance footage captured the man in the kitchen. Days later, on December 27th, Coatesville police announced the arrest of Jefferson Mejia Gonzalez, who turned himself in after an arrest warrant was issued. He was then faced with charges of burglary, criminal trespass, stalking, and other related offences. Ms. Sabara explained to a local news outlet that the suspect initially entered the home through a broken back door. On subsequent occasions, he used an unlocked door or climbed through a window. She described the chilling pattern of behaviour. He's coming in and having conversations with her. He's going straight to my daughter's bedroom at the top of the stairs and watching her sleep. In one instance, she noted that cash left in plain sight was ignored as the intruder's focus seemed entirely on her child. Following these incidents, Ms. Sabara installed security cameras and reinforced the home's locks. The surveillance footage played a crucial role in identifying Gonzalez thanks to public tips. After his arrest, Ms. Sabara shared that during one break-in, Gonzalez reportedly asked her daughter to leave with him, though the child refused and firmly told him to leave. Displaying remarkable composure, Ms. Sabara recalled her daughter's bravery. "My 9-year-old daughter told this man, 'Don't pet my dog, get out of my house.' She didn't scream. She actually followed him down the stairs as he left." The case left the community shocked and highlights the importance of vigilance and home security. In a chilling video shared by Reddit user DinoSprinkles2, the poster believes they've caught a mysterious voice on camera. See if you can hear it. clip begins with a horse stamping its hoof, seemingly trying to get the attention of the person filming. However, as the footage unfolds, the atmosphere takes a spooky turn when a faint, ghostly voice seemingly whispers the words, "Come find it." The eerie audio has captivated viewers, sparking intense speculation and uncovering a deeply personal story tied to the barn. One attentive viewer noticed what they believed to be additional whispers in the background, faint phrases like, "Where is he? He's here, in the back, by the water, and come find him." These chilling details prompted the poster to share a heartbreaking connection. Their beloved horse, who passed away in November, had spent his final days in this very stable. The mention of "by the water" struck a particularly emotional chord as it reminded the poster of a bittersweet memory, their horse drinking from the water trough in the back corner of its stall. Overwhelmed by the revelation, the poster wonders whether the voice could be tied to their late horse, adding a layer of sorrow and mystery to the already haunting footage. Both the poster and viewers have been left questioning this bizarre clip, one that possibly provides a moving and unsettling glimpse into the bond between humans, animals, and the echoes they leave behind. Check out this bizarre image captured by Nicholas Escarard of a rare and rather creepy natural phenomenon. Sprite lightning, also known as red sprites, occurs high in the Earth's atmosphere, typically between 30 and 55 miles above the ground. Unlike regular lightning that strikes between clouds or to the ground, sprites are massive bursts of energy triggered by powerful thunderstorms. These ethereal flashes of red and orange light often resemble jellyfish, with a central cluster of light and tendrils extending downward. Despite their size, often spanning tens of miles, sprites last only a fraction of a second, making them elusive to the naked eye and challenging to study. First photographed in 1989, sprite lightning had been speculated about for decades, but its fleeting nature kept it shrouded in mystery. Sprites are thought to occur when strong positive lightning strikes the ground, creating an imbalance in the electrical field in the atmosphere above. This imbalance generates a brief but intense electrical discharge, resulting in the striking shapes and colours that characterise sprites. Their red hue is caused by the excitation of nitrogen molecules in the upper atmosphere, which emit light in specific wavelengths. Sprites are not just visually stunning, but also scientifically significant. They offer insight into the complex interactions between Earth's weather systems and the upper atmosphere, or mesosphere. Additionally, their study could improve our understanding of atmospheric electricity and its potential effects on communication and navigation systems. While they remain difficult to observe, advancements in high-speed cameras and ground-based observatories have made it possible to capture these otherworldly phenomena more frequently, allowing scientists to unravel more of their mysteries. This next video was uploaded to TikTok by user Josh.Fletch. Captured in the old Idaho Penitentiary in Boise, Idaho, a place renowned for its unsettling atmosphere and numerous ghost stories, we see the poster shortly after having climbed up to a closed-off area of the prison.
Because there's no stairs.
As the camera reaches the end of a long, narrow corridor, it pans toward the last cell. What it captures is nothing short of haunting. There appears to be a ghostly silhouette standing motionless within the shadows of the abandoned cell. The footage taps into the site's grim history where countless tragedies unfolded behind its sandstone walls. The old Idaho Penitentiary was operational from 1872 to 1973 and housed some of the most dangerous criminals in the region, including Harry Orchard, who assassinated former Idaho Governor Frank Steunenberg. Over its century-long history, the prison witnessed escapes, fires, and executions, with many inmates meeting tragic ends behind its sandstone walls. Today, visitors report cold spots, disembodied whispers, and shadowy figures, particularly in areas like death row and the solitary confinement cells. The most infamous ghost stories involve the spirit of Raymond Snowden, often called Idaho's Jack the Ripper, who was hanged at the prison in 1957. Witnesses claim to hear phantom footsteps near the gallows and experience an overwhelming sense of dread in the execution chamber. The old Idaho Penitentiary has become a popular destination for ghost hunters and history enthusiasts alike. Today, it hosts ghost tours and paranormal investigations, allowing visitors to explore its haunted history firsthand. Whether the experiences are residual energy or intelligent hauntings, the eerie tales of this historic prison continue to captivate and terrify those who dare to visit. This latest chilling encounter adds yet another layer to the site's haunted legacy, leaving viewers to ponder whether the old Idaho Penitentiary is simply a historical relic, or something much more alive in the supernatural sense. Before we get to our last segment of the day, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we upload our scary and creepy episodes. In a spine-chilling TikTok video that has taken the platform by storm, a seemingly ordinary thrift store doll becomes the center of a haunting mystery. Take a look.
Now it's stopped. Oh, wait, there it is. There it is.
The uploader, known as Sinister on the platform, reveals that when they purchased the doll from a thrift store 2 years ago, they noticed that this particular doll was kept away from several others for some reason. What makes the footage truly unsettling is the doll, sealed inside a taped shut box, appears to move on its own.
There it is.
The site has left viewers questioning whether something supernatural is at play. Adding to the eerie atmosphere, the poster admits they are unsure if the box was ever opened before they acquired it, but they have never broken the seal themselves. This revelation heightens the intrigue surrounding the doll's inexplicable movements. Reactions flooded in from viewers, with some cautioning about the lingering energies that thrift items might carry, advising spiritual cleansing before bringing such objects home. Whether it's a mechanical quirk, an uncanny defect, or something truly otherworldly, the video leaves viewers with an unsettling reminder. Second-hand treasures often come with unknown histories and hidden mysteries.
There it is.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you can't get enough of what we do here at Slapped Ham, then consider following these 2 links right there. Leave us some feedback in the comments section down below. Smash that thumbs up button. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Boy, we've got a banger for you this week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky content. Just like this.
Filmed somewhere in Serbia, this TikTok video from Paranormal No proves that you don't have to see something to be terrified of what's lurking in the dark. In this footage, the sounds are all you need to be scared out of your wits. The footage was shot from a high window in the dark of night. The area being filmed could be an alley or small courtyard. However, the details of the space are less important than the terrifying sounds coming from deep within the shadows. As the camera rolls, the night air is filled with the chilling sounds of blood-curdling screams. The person or creature whose shrieks brought our cameraman to the window can't be seen, adding to the terrifying mystery. The video's description suggests it could be a ghostly entity or some sort of monster letting out these horrifying noises in the dead of night. Some commenters suggested it could be a banshee, a female spirit known for its mournful wails that often warn of an impending death. The screams heard in this video certainly fit the common descriptions of a keening banshee. While the screams sound far too guttural and horrifying to be entirely human, some viewers believe that the video depicts a person in distress rather than something paranormal. If this is the case, something truly awful would have to be happening in the darkness to cause an ordinary human to let out such shrieks. Human or paranormal, this footage is terrifying. Tigers are admired by many around the globe for their impressive size, fierce roar, and undeniable strength. Most have only ever seen a tiger in the zoo. However, for those who have actually managed to encounter one of these majestic beasts in the wild, the experience can be downright terrifying. Take a look. In this video, uploaded to TikTok by WorldHancy22, we see a view from the back of a motorcycle as it travels along a jungle road. The uneasiness is immediately evident in the biker's voice, as a large tiger suddenly bounds towards them. The beast comes out from the jungle racing towards the motorcycle, which continues to speed away. The tiger then runs onto the road, coming just meters from the motorbike and its passengers. Luckily, the vehicle is fast enough to outrun the animal, which soon gives up its chase and retreats back into the jungle. While the two motorcycle riders should consider themselves extremely lucky to have not suffered serious harm, they now have an amazing story to tell, and if no one believes them, they also have this remarkable footage to back it up. As kids, most of us had a fear of something creepy hiding under our beds at some point or another. Perhaps it was the boogeyman or a sinister clown. As we grew older, we understood that this was just another childish fear that we would grow out of. Or is it? For TikTok user Josh Dean 0222, this nightmare was anything but a silly youthful fantasy. In fact, it looks to have become a reality for his young daughter. In the video, we see camera footage of the TikTok user's daughter's bedroom. A child's musical tune is playing in the background. His daughter lies on her bed. She pokes her head over the edge to look underneath. His daughter slowly climbs off her bed and onto the floor. She crawls her way to the front of the bed, turning her head to look underneath the mattress. And what happens next will surely give you the chills. Take a look. As you can see, her body slowly goes under the bed, as if being pulled by something underneath. We then hear the child begin to wail. Her cries become more distressed as her body goes underneath until it completely disappears. The TikTok user explained that his wife believes their daughter simply crawled under the bed, though he's certain that she was pulled by something or someone. The way her body seems to slowly slide under the bed is clearly suggestive of a pulling motion, and the fact that she screams "mummy" is extremely eerie and suspicious. The uploader later confirmed that they ran into the child's room to see what had happened. They found their daughter under the bed safe, but frightened. So could this video be a case of our worst childhood nightmare come true? At night, most of us are sleeping, not expecting anything or anyone to disrupt our homes. At least that's what we hope for. Unfortunately, TikTok user Chase the Bass had the opposite experience when something on the ghostly side decided to make an appearance, as caught on video. In the TikTok clip, we see security camera footage of the inside of a home, presumably in a living room with a view of the kitchen in the background. A few moments after the clip begins, something inexplicable happens. Take a look. As you can see, the light suddenly flickers on and off in the background. Just after this, a ghostly figure walks from the right side of the screen and seems to disappear as it reaches the center of frame. The ghostly figure clearly resembles a human in its shape and stride. The fact that the entity enters the room just after the flicker of the light is certainly uncanny, leaving many to suspect that the two events are related. At the same time, it could just be a person walking into the kitchen, and perhaps the lighting caused the home security cam to glitch a little. So is this just a glitch, or a genuine ghost sighting? Give the clip another look and tell us what you think down in the comments section. One unlucky TikTok video creator, Kraken Jack, has captured something on camera that will surely make you squirm. In the brief clip, we see the tap head of a bathroom sink. Clearly a nightmare is unfolding. Let's take a look. As you can see, dangling from the sink is what seems to be a thin brown worm soaked in water. The camera operator holds a napkin and places it near the worm, which quickly pulls itself into the head of the tap and disappears. At first glance, the worm just looks like a piece of hair, but its rapid movement definitely makes it suspicious. Commenters were quick to point out the similarities to the larval Demogorgon in Stranger Things. Some thought perhaps it was actually the leg of a spider sitting just inside the tap. The irksome pest was later identified to be a drain worm, which are the larvae of a drain fly. These slippery suckers tend to hide in moist areas of the home. Spotting one often hints at a much larger infestation somewhere in the house. Imagine one of these bad boys fell into your drink without you knowing. Are young children more sensitive to the spirit world? Many parents and paranormal experts believe that they are, and it seems this video from the YouTube channel Rhea and Shay's Fun may provide evidence for this theory. The video shows a mum chatting with her young daughter. The toddler's playing casually on the floor, while her mother questions her about a visitor that's apparently been interrupting her fun time.
Where's the man? Where?
Man.
Show Mama, where's the man?
The toddler claims that a man regularly watches her from the stairs.
Nobody there.
Point.
Is he on the stairs?
Yeah.
Is he standing there?
Yes.
Where?
According to the video's description, sometimes the girl is quite scared of the man, refusing to go near the area. In the video, the girl points to the stairs, claiming that the man's there now. However, the camera shows that no one's visible standing there.
Is he standing there?
Yes.
Where?
Some attribute these childhood ghost sightings to an overactive imagination. It certainly isn't uncommon for young children to have imaginary friends. However, this does raise a rather eerie question. Can children really see ghosts? Some parents believe that they can. They see the very real fear that their children have for their invisible visitors, making them more inclined to believe that something paranormal is in fact nearby. With more and more stories coming out about children supposedly seeing spirits, it seems likely this could be a very real possibility. To any parents watching this video, I'll throw this question out to you. What do you think? Are children more susceptible to the paranormal? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below.
Is he standing there?
Yes.
Where?
Most people probably have an idea of how they think they would react if they were to come face to face with a ghost. While many may see themselves acting brave in such a situation, the truth is that most would probably run in fear. In this video shared to YouTube by Maduka Narote, we get to see what a genuine reaction to something supernatural might look like. The footage, which appears to have been captured on a security camera, shows a room with a desk and 2 chairs opposite it. A man sits behind the desk using his phone as 2 other men enter the room from the front door. The 3 of the men begin to speak before one of the men leaves. The 2 remaining men continue to talk for several more seconds, until something eerie is captured on camera. Take a look. Startled, the pair look at the chairs. However, they soon resume talking. Suddenly, the chairs move once again. This time, they're lifted into the air with enough force to slam into the door. Scared, the men scatter. One runs through the front door while the other opens a side entrance and flees into the darkness. Understandably, this video's been met with mixed opinions. Some feel that the clip's been staged, noting what appears to be some overacting. However, others in the comments section think it's actually a genuine response. Imagine how you might react to the same situation. Running for the nearest exit certainly seems like a logical thing to do, given the circumstances. Imagine waking up to a security camera notification and seeing what appears to be a ghost of a young girl wandering your property alone in the dark. That's exactly what happened to Texas man Robin Searcy in 2020. Take a look at what was captured by his home security system. In both pictures, we can see a girl who appears to be wearing a long robe. After reviewing the creepy camera footage, Searcy also discovered that a gate on his property that he had always kept closed was now mysteriously ajar. Neither Searcy nor his neighbours were able to recognise the person, leading to initial reports that the figure could have been a ghost. While speculation continued over the mysterious figure's identity, it was soon learnt that the ghost girl was actually a woman who had crashed her car nearby and was wandering onto Searcy's property looking for help. Fortunately, she managed to make it home safely, but not before being snapped by Searcy's security camera. While this story has a happy ending, we certainly can't blame Searcy for getting spooked. Though the figure didn't turn out to be a real ghost, even the sight of a woman in a robe wandering through the darkness is still enough to freak most people out. Exploring allegedly haunted houses can lead to incredible discoveries as well as terrifying events. YouTuber Edzi Villanueva got a taste of the paranormal when he decided to explore a haunted house in Saudi Arabia, experiencing spooky events that would leave most people fleeing the scene. In the YouTube video, we first see a shot of a man looking into the camera, somewhat scared. The man turns the camera around so we can see the entrance to the house. The YouTuber slowly enters the house, moving the camera around for viewers to see. The house looks fairly empty and dark. After exploring a little more, we can hear the man panic. What he spots is certainly unsettling. Take a look. If we watch it again, we can see the cupboard doors opening and closing repeatedly. There doesn't seem to be any string attached or anyone manipulating the doors. A few seconds later, the doors stop moving and the man walks towards them. He inspects the cupboards in the room, but nothing seems amiss. Approximately 15 seconds later, as the man walks out of the room, we suddenly see another chilling occurrence. The door slams shut right next to him. The door opens again, shutting loudly once more as the man backs away. Some kind of loud rattling noise can be heard in the background. The man then approaches the door to investigate. There doesn't appear to be any explanation for its slamming shut. And soon afterwards, the video abruptly ends. Venturing into haunted houses definitely comes with its own set of risks. While what this YouTuber experienced was certainly petrifying, it's fortunate that he didn't come across any serious harm. Still, it's hard to explain just what caused the strange occurrences in this house. Perhaps this adventure can only be explained by the supernatural. Some strange sightings posted to the internet are just plain hard to explain. This could be due to a mysterious being having an ambiguous shape, moving rapidly, or having no suggestion as to what it could be at all. This is the case for one video uploaded by Warmonger on YouTube. In the brief clip, we see a view outside of a car at nighttime. What happens next may just give you the chills. Take a look. We can see a small white figure running on all fours in front of the car and into the darkness, disappearing from sight. There have been many suggestions as to what this so-called creature might be. Many viewers thought the creature could actually just be a person who was drunk or under the influence of drugs running on all fours. Others were more inclined to believe it was some type of animal, perhaps a monkey or a large cat. The YouTube user who uploaded the video explained that this so-called creature had made strange sounds before emerging. There have been no explanations as to what this figure could be, so until further information comes to hand, this bizarre sighting will have to be chalked up as a mystery. Uploaded to YouTube by Sriram K, the video shows a group of men driving down a dark road in Yakud, India. There are no street lights illuminating their way, so we can only see what's lit up by the car's headlights. There, by the side of the road, in what appears to be a makeshift shelter, sits a figure dressed completely in white. For the majority of the footage, the figure remains eerily still, staring at the ground in front of them. The men in the car watch in fear, attempting to determine what the person's doing. They flash their lights on and off, attempting to get their attention, but to no avail. Several seconds pass, then suddenly the person stands up, spooking the men in the car. The video then abruptly ends before we get to find out what happens. Viewers' opinions on this video remain divided, and it's easy to see why. Some believe the video does indeed show a ghost, while others think it's more likely to be a person just wrapped in a white shroud. Either way, it's still an unsettling clip. So what do you think this video's captured? Is it simply just an ordinary person dressed in a white robe hoping to scare some innocent passers-by? Or is it something a little more sinister? Watch the footage again and judge for yourself. Who knows what lurks deep in the unexplored forests that surround our cities and towns? In this footage, a man exploring on horseback gets the surprise of a lifetime when a bizarre creature begins to menace him. The footage provides a blurry shot of a clearing in the forest. The clearing is bright with sunlight, but the day is far from peaceful. The man holding the camera seems to have spotted a strange humanoid creature yelling in an unknown language. It's hard to see the creature clearly, but it's definitely smaller than a typical human. The majority of its body is dark except for the face, as if it's wearing a dark cloak. It holds a long stick in one hand, shaking it at the man. The footage was allegedly filmed in Russia, leading some to believe that this is a being from Slavic folklore known as Baba Yaga. Baba Yaga is a diminutive, ugly old witch who lives in the forest in a hut made of bones. According to the myths, she rides on a broomstick to kidnap children, using the broom to sweep away her tracks. Back in the forest, she eats the children and adds their bones to the hut's grim decor. However, some legends assert that Baba Yaga isn't bad at all, but a wise old woman who will answer questions for those who find her. However, the aggressive behaviour of the being in this video suggests that the more sinister version of the legend may be the more accurate one. Paranormal figures are already creepy enough on their own, but their creep factor goes up by 100 when we spot them following other people. In a video uploaded by snekTV on TikTok, we get to see this situation in action. The video shows a busy street filled with many people walking by. It's a short clip, but see if you can see anything odd. If you watch it again in slow motion, just next to the woman holding two bags in her right hand, a strange transparent figure can be seen following closely behind. The woman and the individuals near her seem to be oblivious to the potential ghostly figure behind her. It doesn't seem that any obvious harm came to the woman, so some viewers think this may have been a spirit that has some kind of attachment to the woman. Unfortunately, without further information, we may never know the truth about this mysterious clip. Paranormal activity often seems to involve a variety of instances. Unexplained movements, sounds, or even mysterious figures are all common signs. Unfortunately for Cody, a friend of the YouTuber Other Studios, he seems to have experienced all three at once. The uploader explains that their friend was home alone when he started to notice a series of strange happenings. The lights began to flicker, and there were creepy, unexplainable sounds. He decided to grab his camera and attempt to record his experience. In the footage, we see a fire alarm go off, as well as a flickering light in the fridge. The uploader mentions that up until this point, their friend Cody thought it might have just been a poor power connection. That is until the bathroom faucet started to run all on its own. Hearing a strange noise in the kitchen, Cody quickly returns to check it out. There he discovers that 2 chairs seem to have moved all on their own. Now scared, Cody briefly leaves the house. However, he soon sums up the courage to continue his investigation and decides to head back inside. Somehow all the cabinet doors in the kitchen are now completely open.
Nope.
The uploader then explains that later that evening Cody decided to rewatch the footage in an effort to spot anything that he might have missed. Shockingly, as he re-enters the house, there appears to be a head peeping out from the top right-hand corner of one of the doors in the hallway. The head seems to be staring directly towards the camera, eerily watching Cody from above. Here's a high-definition still taken from the footage. While some viewers remain skeptical about this clip, it certainly does have all the classic signs of paranormal activity. Unfortunately, many of these things can easily be faked with a piece of string or by another person hidden off camera. However, the fact that the video appears to have captured the face of an eerie figure watching from the doorway does lend credibility to the footage. But what do you think? Is this a case of real paranormal activity, or is there another way to explain these mysterious goings-on? As always, we'll throw it out to you, the viewer. Generally, going to the local store is a rather mundane task. However, not so for this man, who found himself the unwitting star of a very mysterious video. Let's take a look.
Weirdest thing.
Oh my god, what is that?
This is blowing, I don't know.
Oh my god.
The footage, which appears to have been taken from a security camera, shows the man standing in an aisle. He takes a product off the shelf and begins examining it. Suddenly, a box from the shelf behind him floats forward, appearing to hover in mid-air.
Weirdest thing.
Oh my god, what is that?
A few seconds later, another box flies off the rack in front of the man and onto the floor.
This is blowing, I don't know.
Oh my god.
Surprised, the man bends down to pick it up just as the floating object also falls to the floor.
Oh my god, that looks like a poltergeist or something like that. You know,
Startled voices, presumably those of employees watching the footage, can be heard in the background, with one suggesting that it could be the work of a poltergeist.
oh my god, that looks like a poltergeist or something like that. You know, when they hear about things like flying, oh my god, I don't like that.
The way the first box appears to slide off the shelf and hang in mid-air without any support certainly seems within the realm of the supernatural. And with no other people standing nearby, it seems difficult to explain the situation any other way. If it turns out that this video does indeed show a poltergeist, then the man may have been incredibly lucky. After all, it seemingly chose only to manipulate the items on the shelf while leaving the unaware shopper to continue about his day.
This is blowing, I don't know.
Oh my god. Oh my god, that looks like a poltergeist or something like that.
Children's laughter and play are usually a cause for admiration, not a cause for fear or concern. In elkakui.tv's TikTok video, viewers witnessed the latter, when one young child seems to play with a figure that simply isn't there. Viewers first see a young child playing with a ball on the floor of a living room. What happens next is cause for alarm. Watch. If we watch it again, the child stands up and begins to back away from the ball. All of a sudden, the ball is pushed forward by an invisible force. The child goes back on the ground to catch the ball. She then pushes the toy forward. The ball rolls forward before abruptly stopping, again apparently by a presence that just isn't there. Viewers can see that there's no other person in the living room with the girl, so the creepy movement of the ball can't be explained by another human. Some commenters suggested the uploader looked to prayer and religion for guidance through this mysterious happening. Others suggested the house should go on sale immediately. One wily-eyed viewer said the clip was actually in reverse, which is a plausible explanation, considering the strange movement of the ball at the very end of the clip. So is this a glimpse at a playful spirit, or just some clever editing? Let me know your thoughts down below. Most of the time when you're driving down a busy highway, you probably aren't thinking about the possibility that spirits could be lurking nearby. However, if this chilling video is to be believed, then maybe you should take the time to look around a little more closely on your next nighttime drive. On first glance, this video posted to TikTok by MKLogan6 doesn't seem to be anything out of the ordinary. It appears to have been captured on a cell phone camera on a walkway along the side of a busy road. The light is dim, but the walkway is illuminated by a combination of street lights from above, as well as the headlights from passing cars. If you pay close attention to the area of the walkway where the arrow's pointing, it appears that the camera has caught something rather chilling. Take a look. There's a ghostly looking figure lurking in the shadows. Unfortunately, it never gets close enough to the camera to record any definite features. However, we can see that it appears to be wearing a long white dress and has dark hair covering its face. Sightings of ghostly women in white are common. Folklore tells that a woman in white is the spirit of a woman who died tragically, often in heartbreak, forced to wander the earth mourning whatever it is that she's lost. This raises the possibility that the so-called ghost seen in this video could have met a tragic end along this very roadway. Some more skeptically minded viewers believe that rather than depicting a spirit, this video most likely shows an ordinary woman walking along the roadway. However, the most chilling feature of the figure in the video is that at times it appears to be transparent and seems to vanish when not illuminated by the bright headlights of passing cars. Take another look. So what do you think's been captured in this creepy video? A wandering spirit perhaps? Or is it just a person walking down the roadway illuminated by headlights? Love to hear your take on this one in the comments section below. A creepy figure stalking a group of friends who are on a camping trip sounds like a classic horror cliche. However, if this video uploaded to YouTube by Ruben Mockery is to be believed, then it might be wise to think twice before planning your next outdoors adventure. The clip begins by showing a group of friends chatting around a campfire.
Camp in 2010 with Trevor and Jeremy and Tom.
Suddenly, the camera holder freezes when he notices what appears to be a set of two red glowing eyes watching him from the darkness. Have a look.
Guys, what is that?
I think it's...
What's what, Bradley?
Seriously, guys, there's I seriously saw something over there. Tom, did you not see it?
The man begins to panic, but his friends don't seem to believe him.
Dude, whatever, man.
Man, dude, put some more wood on this fire. I am not going to sit here.
That is until one of them shines a light into the forest. Determined to get a better look, the cameraman zooms in, and this time all of the friends are able to see the strange glowing red eyes.
Hey, Tom? Guys?
What? Oh my God.
What is that?
Oh my.
That's it. That's it. Oh my God.
Whatever it is appears to charge at the men. Spooked, the men run to a boat. However, they soon realize that a member of their group is missing.
Where's the keys?
I don't know.
Seen it.
Where's
Tom at?
Where's Tom?
Where's Tom? Tom!
They call out to their friend, who yells back from a nearby cliff.
Come over there.
Come get you, dude!
Tom! Tom!
Guys, I'm over here!
The man decides to leap into the water and begins to swim towards the safety of the boat.
Dude, if you don't jump, it's gonna get you. You have to jump.
Oh my God, stop!
Come on, Tom.
Suddenly, the friends spot the same red eyes once again. This time, they're peering down from the top of the same cliff that their friend had just jumped from.
There it is.
Dude, do you see it? Do you see it?
No, hold on. Dude, if we get this on camera. There it is. That's it.
It's now that we can see the red eyes seem to belong to some sort of human-like figure.
That is,
Dude,
oh
I
my
think it's about
gosh.
to jump in the water. Are you serious?
Oh my
The creepy figure also leaps into the water and begins chasing the boat, when suddenly the video abruptly ends.
Oh my goodness. Go! Go! Go!
While many viewers believe that these campers really were chased by some sort of glowing-eyed cryptid, others are not so sure. They suggest that the video could be an elaborate hoax cooked up by the campers themselves. However, if this isn't the case and the footage is indeed real, then I'm sure these friends will never return to this area ever again. Hopefully, they've also warned others of the potential dangers that lurk in the darkness down by the lake.
It's chasing the boat, Tom! Go! Oh my goodness. Go!
In this TikTok video from Little Fads, it seems that one man's found a way to bend the laws of physics. At the beginning of the clip, a man enters a turnstile. As he attempts to push through, he gets caught up as the bar hits into his leg, laughing at his own awkwardness. If you watch closely, however, you'll notice that the end of the bar seems to pass through the man's leg as he attempts to negotiate the turnstile. Although he's already partially passed through the turnstile, he ends up behind the bar, left to try and negotiate the turnstile yet again. Here it is, zoomed in and in slow motion. How could such a thing have happened? Some viewers have suggested some sort of molecular anomaly or perhaps a glitch in the fabric of reality. Others have gone so far as to suggest that the man is some type of hologram. Some keen-eyed viewers, however, believe it's simply a trick of perspective, and the bar lifts in front of his leg before he moves, making it look like it passes through his leg. Unfortunately, without more information, this strange little clip will have to remain a mystery. I'll throw this out to you, the audience. What do you think's going on? Most people visit the library in order to read or study in peace and quiet. In this video, however, there's anything but tranquility. In the footage, which appears to have been taken from a series of internal security cameras, you can see various areas of the library. One in particular picks up something rather unusual. Take a look. The eerie stillness is suddenly interrupted when one of the books at the table appears to levitate in mid-air. The book then opens up as if someone or something is attempting to read it. While there's little information available on this footage, all we can do is speculate about its authenticity. However, the original uploader has circled what appears to be a fan attached to the ceiling in the upper left corner of the video. If you look closely, you can see that it seems to be switched off, ruling out the possibility of it being somehow responsible for the book's movement. Still, even if the fan was working, it would do little to explain the book's seeming ability to hover in mid-air. Of course, a lot of people have pointed out that it could just be CGI. So what do you think? CGI hoax or genuine floating book? Let me know what you think down below. It's occurred before, instances where people, animals or things have disappeared without explanation. Usually these happenings occur in horror movies or TV shows, but what about when they happen in real life? TikTok user Baden Imahababa may have just uploaded proof of this with the following video. In the brief clip, we see the inside of a car. In front of the car is a man riding on a bike. Watch what happens and see if you can come up with your own explanation. If we watch it carefully again, the individual holding the camera shifts the view to the outside of the car, where we can see the rails of a bridge and water underneath. A few seconds later, the camera shifts the view back to the front of the car, where the man riding the bike is no longer there. It's certainly difficult to explain just what may have happened to the mysterious man on the bike. Some think it's just a trick of perspective and the bike has simply drifted out of view. However, the fact they're on a narrow bridge with water underneath doesn't leave much space for hiding. It's possible they steered to the right of frame, but that would mean veering in front of a moving car, something a cyclist isn't likely to do. One suspicious detail about the clip is the sudden ending. If the biker really did vanish, why would you stop filming? Still, many viewers believe something mysterious is afoot in this clip. Some called the rider a ghost, while others speculated that they were abducted by aliens. Love to get your take on this mysterious clip in the comments section below. This next video can be best described as potent nightmare fuel. While there's little information on what it actually shows or where it was filmed, it does little to curb its creepiness. Take a look. If we take another look, we can see that the camera operator manages to adjust the camera's focus. They pan up to see the chilling, puppet-like figure making its way down the street. The figure's shape resembles a human, but it walks very strangely, moving its arms and legs in an erratic, stunted motion. A few moments later, the eerie figure whips around and appears to stare directly at the camera. Seemingly in a panic, the camera holder briefly lowers the device. However, when he raises it once again, the figure has vanished. While it's certainly possible that this creature is some sort of macabre puppet or even a piece of very clever CGI, its bizarre movements and uneasy gait are certainly difficult to erase from your mind. If this footage is ever proven to be genuine and this creature really does exist, then good luck to anyone who's planning to sleep ever again. On a foggy woodland path in Belfast, Ireland, YouTuber Dave Explores seems to have captured something rather creepy. The footage shows a darkened path in a lush forest at nighttime. The way in front of the explorers is lit up, possibly by a flashlight or even the camera. The air in front of them is filled with fog, making the forest beyond even more difficult to see. The men continue chatting when a subtle flash temporarily brightens the forest.
That is creepy looking, isn't it?
One of the men asks the others if they also saw it.
Can any of you guys see this? And it just seems a big, oh, and it just seems to have disappeared, guys. Did any of you just see that?
Suddenly, they're startled as a pale, ghost-like shape seems to move across the path just in front of them.
Oh, you can't. Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guys?
Here it is again in slow motion. While this YouTuber is no stranger to the paranormal, this footage is certainly not without its detractors. Some claim that the strange shape is just a trick of the light as it reflects off the mist.
You can't see nothing with the naked eye. No, you can't. Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guy?
However, it seems that the majority of those who have commented on the video believe that the shape is indeed something supernatural, with one even noting its similarities to a child running through the fog.
Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guy?
The subtlety of this footage has led many to believe that it is in fact genuine, as hoax videos can often include over-the-top effects.
No, you can't. Whoa, did I...
As always, we'll throw this one out to you, the viewer. Do you think there's something supernatural in this video, or is it just our overactive imaginations? Watch the footage one more time and let us know what you think in the comments section below.
You can't. Whoa, did any of you just see something walk in front of the camera there, guy?
Strange objects or beings flying in the air are, terrifyingly enough, an occurrence that's been reported by countless people worldwide. Sometimes these sightings are simply explained as birds or planes. Occasionally, however, they're also believed to be UFOs flown by aliens. Still, Instagram user Unanswered Universe was not able to find an answer with the clip he shared. In the Instagram video, we see a blue sky with a flying object in the center of frame. The object resembles a small humanoid figure. Here it is, zoomed in and slowed down. Many have explained this sighting as a drone. After all, drones have become more and more common in everyday life. On the other hand, most drones are small, flat, with a noticeable camera. It's this detail that has led many viewers to believe we're witnessing some kind of alien craft or being hovering in the air. They've also theorized that it may be collecting data on Earth and sending it back to some interstellar race. But what do you think? Drone or alien? Duke it out in the comments section below. Surely no parent ever wants to witness something creepy occur around their child. Unfortunately, that seems to be what happened to YouTuber Original Bayless, as he was filming his toddler playing on the floor. In the video, we see a young child sitting in a living room with a mix of toys scattered behind them. The child's father explains that for the last 5 minutes, one of the toys has been moving by itself without explanation.
Yes, I don't know if you can see that, but that thing just keeps moving completely by itself.
It continues to rotate in a circle,
Doing its own thing there. Okay.
At one point, the toy appears to hit a green ball, causing it to roll forwards.
And nothing really around it. It's been doing it for about 5 minutes or so.
The general consensus from viewers is that the toy's movement is certainly creepy. However, some have wondered if the toy itself is motorized and has a rolling head.
Kinda creepy.
So what do you think? Is the uploader just playing funny buggers with us? Or is this genuinely something supernatural caught on film? Love to hear your opinions in the comments section below.
And nothing really around it. It's been doing it for about 5 minutes or so. The green ball just moved.
This video from YouTuber VideoNadix may be yet more evidence of a well-known legend, that of the White Lady. The White Lady is a common figure in ghostly folklore. Typically, she's a woman who's died in a tragic way, often grieving her lost love or her deceased children. Her mournful spirit usually lingers near her place of death, typically appearing in a long white dress, her long hair obscuring her face from those who encounter her. This footage was shot using a car's dash cam as it heads down a lonely road in the middle of the night. Before long, we see something eerie up ahead. Take a look. As you can see, a strange figure is standing in the middle of the road. The driver slows down and swerves around the person. While this could simply be explained as someone odd standing in the middle of the road, perhaps pulling a prank, when we watch the footage again, something more chilling becomes apparent. Take another look. If you watch closely, the figure seems to appear out of thin air. It looks like the car adjusts their high beam, which reveals that the figure appears out of nowhere. It's this chilling detail that has led many to believe that this is a genuine sighting of the lady in white. Could some tragedy have taken place along this lonely stretch of road? The appearance of the white lady seems to suggest so. Whenever demonic possession is depicted in horror films, it always seems to be a young woman that is usually taken as a host. During her possession, many petrifying things can happen, such as the girl's body twisting and writhing in unnatural ways, or them speaking in low demonic voices. In these two videos uploaded to YouTube by Ashik Tipu, we see what a very real demonic possession might actually look like. In the first video, a young woman with long dark hair can be seen sitting in the middle of the road at nighttime. The car's headlights shine on the woman, illuminating her figure. Using her arms, she slowly lifts her body upwards. Arching her back, she appears as though she's about to lunge at the car. She then raises herself onto her feet and begins to walk backwards. In the second clip, which is a continuation of the first, we see the woman fasten her pace, forcing the car and its scared passengers to reverse down the road. She then steps into the forest and the footage comes to a sudden end. Combined, these two brief but eerie clips have garnered many millions of views. Understandably, with so much attention comes much scrutiny. Some viewers think that the video could simply be a very scary prank. Others believe that it could indeed show someone in the grips of a demonic possession. However, a lot of people have noted that the woman's behaviour might suggest that she is in need of some help. Unfortunately, for such a popular pair of videos, there's actually very little information available. Both titles mention that the footage was captured in Pada, which could refer to a northern district of Uganda. However, without any other leads, it's difficult to speculate further. If anyone has any more information on these two creepy clips, we'd love to hear about it in the comments section below. Jail cells usually house individuals who have committed crimes. But what about if, instead of human criminals, they house figures of a paranormal variety? One particular video, as uploaded by DM Secret Facts on YouTube, gives viewers a glimpse of this horrifying possibility. We see footage of the inside of a jail cell, which initially seems empty. A couple of seconds after the clip starts, a red circle appears on the screen, showing viewers exactly where the so-called ghost arrives. The entity is nearly transparent with an amorphous shape. It hovers for a few moments before the video cuts to a larger shot of the cell. The strange misty shape is on the right side of the frame this time, floating around the cell. A few moments later, the jail cell door opens and a guard comes into the room. The guard walks up to a spot just below the security camera and looks right into it. The strange mist hovers just behind the man, who continues to stare into the camera. The guard then leaves the cell and the video shows the shape once more with a close-up on its bizarre form. While the mysterious floating mist in this video is very spooky, it's the guard's dark stare into the camera that makes it especially eerie. It can be assumed that the guard was simply checking that the camera was functioning, but even so, it remains disturbing. Look at those dark eyes. Some viewers have speculated that the guards spotted the strange mist on camera and sent someone to see if the camera was functioning properly. As for the so-called ghost, it's hard to give a definitive answer as to what it could be. Some have dubbed it a visiting supernatural being, or perhaps the soul of a former jailmate who had passed away. A cemetery such as the one shown in this video from the YouTube channel pt15 seems like a logical place for a ghostly encounter. It's thought that many spirits linger near their final resting places, so who knows how many ghosts could be haunting your local graveyard. The clip shows a quiet cemetery filled with bright white tombstones. At first, it's unclear why the camera is focused on a large memorial statue some distance away. Then, as the camera quietly rolls, a ghostly shape peers out from behind the statue. We can see only part of the figure, but it seems ethereal and wispy. It moves as though it's hiding from the camera, curiously peeking out to see what's happening. Judging by the footage, it doesn't seem to be malicious, but rather nervous or inquisitive, perhaps alarmed that it's been spotted. Could this really be a ghost wandering the cemetery? Considering how camera shy it appears to be, it seems that we may never be able to confirm exactly what it is. One of the saddest occurrences in life is the passing of a pet. Some pet owners swear they can still see their pet in passing glimpses. Others get potential video proof of it. TikTok user Max C shared the latter. In the short clip, we see footage of the inside of a house, with text that reads, "He died a year ago." Let's take a look. The camera zooms in where we can see what seems to be a floating dog head staring directly into the camera. Another piece of text reads, "It's almost like he's still here." There are a lot of possibilities to explain what's going on in this clip, including the chance the dog head is just a blown up photo, a mask, or something that was put in during the editing process. Some commenters even claim it's just a real dog that's sticking their head out from behind a curtain. But what if this is a case of the supernatural? Could the spirit of the deceased dog be making one more visit to his master? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. While videos of objects moving around or falling off tables for no obvious reason are certainly scary, when they contain a potential paranormal entity, they become a little more chilling. That may be just what occurs in this clip, uploaded to the YouTube channel DM Secret Facts. In the video, we see what looks to be a kitchen. In the foreground, there's a table and chairs. Suddenly, the ceiling light begins to flicker, illuminating the room with an eerie glow. Several objects fall from the table. And the lamp begins to bend. All is still until a menacing black figure suddenly appears at the table. The figure's only visible for a split second. However, if you pause the footage, you can see it in greater detail. Shortly after, the figure reappears, this time in the kitchen. As before, its appearance is brief, and only those with a keen eye are likely to see it. A moment passes, then the door in the background begins to open and close, seemingly all on its own. While the initial movement of the objects on the table is difficult enough to explain, the sudden appearance of the dark, shadowy figure is even weirder. Though it's only visible for a split second, its presence evokes an uneasiness that only adds to an already creepy video. A video that seems to offer more questions than it answers. So what do you think the mysterious figure could be? A ghost, shadow person perhaps, or is it simply a glitch in the film? Let me know what you think in the comments section below.
Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. If you want to watch some more scary clips, then check out these two links right here. Remember to follow us on all our other socials as well. We're on X, Facebook, and Instagram. There's links in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time.
Los Angeles, California.
You are now watching Doorbell News.
Meanwhile in Los Angeles.
Yeah, let's get out of here. We tried, bro. I'm sorry. We tried our best. Yeah, and when this tree falls, it's over. I'm sorry, bro. Try to get out of here. Holy is that tree?
Better look out for that ice.
Senator Johnson! Marco!
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
I can open the door. Let me open the door, ma'am. I'm a police officer. Let me open the door, ma'am. Let me open the door unless I have to call the police, ma'am. I have my EMT certified license. Hello? Huh? Yeah. I'm gonna give you your mail right now. I'm rich. I'll give you your mail.
Meanwhile in Georgia, much of the East Coast and the South got hit with a snowstorm.
Fuck. Oh no.
Hi. Just be okay. You're gonna be okay. Hi. You're gonna be okay. Oh shit. Yeah, don't worry about that, dude. Look at that. Oh shit. Scary, huh? Yeah. The plastic is gone, dude.
Yeah.
fuck? Look at. Oh, the one already? Yeah. Holy shit. So, where's the gas? Outside. Okay, the gas is off right now.
Mishawaka, Indiana.
I'm just gonna stand back here, okay? No?
Yes, officer.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
This is the police.
Alright.
I'm gonna slash that truck's tires.
Let's come back tonight. Don't do it now, just as a witness.
Someone looking out the window?
Chicago, Illinois.
Are there any women like to get married?
This is currently what the Pacific Coast Highway looks like. Here's some footage of what it looked like a few years ago. And here's what it looks like now.
Hell, this is messed up.
It's ice. That is not funny. You take out the trash. I just fell on dry ice. Literally. That's ice and it's not funny. You take out the trash. Bro. Right. Bro. That's not funny. That's ice. No. Are you serious?
Lake Charles, Louisiana.
Merry Christmas. Man, look at this in the neighborhood, y'all. Merry Christmas. It ain't even Christmas, but hey.
Louisiana also got hit with some snow, and this is how they reacted. Houston, Texas also seen some snow.
susto.
Check these two out.
Yeah, this is hella OD.
There's a rip up there, isn't it?
I know how we're gonna do this.
It's a barbed wire.
Yeah, but turn look. We're gonna put the towel over it. Are you willing to take risks?
Yeah, fine. I was surveilling the grandma here.
Listen, if you're gonna go first, so I can make sure. But pretty much you have to be good. Like, put your hands on here.
Yeah, good.
Now, up, over. Watch out, there still is wire, so like, be aware. There you go, girl. Oh yeah. That's weird. No problem. It ain't no problem.
So this guy delivers some food. Then after he's done, he decides to take a leak right by the elevator.
Hi, 1872. Thank you.
Yeah, pretty disgusting. Hey, find a bathroom, buddy. I wouldn't want this guy delivering my food. He doesn't even wash his hands, and he touches the elevator button. Meanwhile, in Los Angeles.
I'm gonna walk back down. My business partner started freaking out. We're wondering where I went. I thought I went back in my house. And I saw the work by the lucky pink apartment. Only thing standing.
That is something.
Super lucky. Okay, watch all the power lines. I mean, that's all cut, right?
Yeah.
Like our power's off, so.
It's definitely off.
Too bad for that lowrider. Caddy is gone. Another Impala. Oh god, poor Impala. Oh shit.
Oh my god.
Naples, Florida. Check them out. Meanwhile, Louisiana.
You better take pictures of the house right now. Babe, we better hurry. That fire's getting worse. I want to get out of here. Why'd you do this? Hurry! Hurry! That fire could get worse. Please, hurry! Hurry!
Long Beach, California. What's she want? Phoenix, Arizona. New Orleans, Louisiana. A building collapses. So this guy decides to snag somebody's rooster. Las Vegas, Nevada. Check her out.
I've never been my wife down, the one that got killed. Jimmy Johnny, I want that. Hey, Michael. Hope. Hi, and then Dad, I lost you, Davey. You can, Dad, wake the hell up there. You want to see all me die? You're supposed to be anti-habit. What the f***? Oh, Michael.
Studio City, California. Looks like this guy has some bolt cutters.
Hi, you are currently being recorded.
Excuse me, did you do something?
Yeah, I lost my
Why are you climbing into my property?
Sorry.
Excuse me? No, please do not do that again. No, what are you doing on this side? I'm sorry?
So awesome! You guys are awesome with the snacks! My first snack for the day, you guys are awesome. I love it. I really mean it. You guys make my days when you guys do this. I'm going to try not to be so greedy. I usually never am. I'll take the water. I take one of mine. A little greedy, but I haven't eaten all day. I'm sorry. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. You guys are awesome. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Thank you.
Doorbell News Crime Watch. Coming to a neighborhood near you.
Make sure you subscribe today. You are now watching Doorbell News.
Thank you. Thanks very much. Here we go. Let me do this. Take a picture. Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much.
This delivery worker decides to take someone else's food. You see that food on the chair?
You better put my food back on that damn table. Put my back, you funky ass big back. Put my back. Oh, I know.
Looks like the delivery lady dropped some food off and then she took some on her way out. Boise, Idaho. Check this guy out. It's pretty cold outside, and this guy's outside with no shirt and no shoes on. Meanwhile in Memphis. Looks like he broke his mag. Bridgeport, Connecticut. Check this guy out.
I'm here for your soul. Please cooperate. If you do not cooperate within the next 24 hours, your children will be taken by their stuffies.
Check this guy out. He has a little tail at the back of his head. Looks like two badgers. Meanwhile in the UK. Looks like a puppy. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. This guy's at the wrong house. Albuquerque, New Mexico. The truck decides to drive off. Bronx, New York. So this FedEx delivery driver drops off a package. Shortly after that, a UPS man is seen taking the same package. What do we got? Some type of UPS or FedEx rivalry going on? Meanwhile in Milwaukee, check this guy out. Look at this bootleg Juice WRLD. Wrong house, buddy. Get lost! Five little foxes playing on a porch. I thought this was a nice video. Meanwhile in Chicago. Looks like a vehicle crashed into this homeowner's house, and then the drivers fled. Houston, Texas. Wrong house, lady.
Call the police. I'm ready to go home. Whoever gets here first.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
Open the gate now.
Wrong house, lady. Get lost!
I'm ready to go. I'm tired. Let me inside this apartment.
Better call an Uber. Better find a hotel. Glassboro, New Jersey. That was a lot of bangs.
I don't know where my flash was. Don't trespass. Is that new? He been out a couple days.
Clearly nobody's home. Stop trespassing and stop harassing me. Read the signs. Thank you and have a great night.
Houston, Texas. This guy's looking for his missing stepdaughter. Let's see what happens.
We can't answer the door right now, but if you'd like to leave a message, you can do it now.
How you doing? My stepdaughter went missing. I don't know if this is the correct house. She was with somebody named Judith. They met up, so she snuck out, and we're trying to find her. So if you're home, she would like to talk to you if you're the father of Judith. We're trying to figure out where she's at.
Let's hope he finds her. Inglewood, Colorado. Yeah.
Hey, why are you facing the wall? Huh? There you go. There you go. Hello? We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Please give us a call.
Make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. New episode coming tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Doorbell News Crime Watch, coming to a neighborhood near you.
Make sure you subscribe today.
Meanwhile, in Berkeley, California, a neighbor shared this video after their house was broken into. Let's see what happens.
You are now watching Doorbell News.
Vinyl Haven, Maine. This is exactly why you should salt your driveway. That was pretty creepy. Yeah, say no to strangers. And this is why you should salt your stairs also. Meanwhile, in Berkeley.
This nuts.
Las Vegas, Nevada.
Step left. Step left. Stop right there. Walk back from the sound of my voice. Keep coming. I'll box behind you. Careful, slide right.
A neighbor shared this footage of this man being apprehended. Apparently, he was the suspect at an incident that happened at a Walgreens.
Keep walking. Keep walking. Keep walking. You're doing good. Good job, buddy. Come on. Keep coming, bro. Keep coming.
Check this guy out. Make sure you thumbs up this video. It helps us a lot. Just a regular day in Charlotte, North Carolina. Let's see what happens. Big Rapids, Michigan. This is a reminder to put salt on your stairs. Meanwhile in Berkeley, Stella, North Carolina. Looks like a road rage incident. Let's see what happens. The car cuts the truck off, and it looks like the guy hops out with a hammer or something. The truck driver apparently has issues driving in reverse, because I would have got out of there real fast. Luckily, it looks like authorities were already on the street. Meanwhile in the UK.
Hi, we're your horse, Anton Deck, and joining us today is our brand new contestant, you!
To win the star prize of someone answering this door, all you need to do is shout, "I've got a very large package," in 3, 2, 1, go!
I got a very large package.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We got a good Samaritan here. Yeah, there's still a few good people out there in these streets. Make sure you thumbs up this video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.
Do you know who lives here?
I don't. I'm sorry.
I just found their bag and stuff. I'm just trying to return it.
I wonder if you can open their mailbox.
No, it's a big bag.
Oh,
So I don't-
okay.
Oh, yeah. Does Christopher live here?
Yes, he does.
Is this his stuff?
Yes.
Did somebody break in his car not too long? I found his bag in the park today. Was it 2 bags?
Yeah, it was.
One was an Apple laptop?
Yeah.
I got all your stuff in there.
I think
And
it
it's,
wasn't an apple.
well, there's 2 bags. Let me just give you this. Now, it's kind of wet because it seems like it was out there.
Yeah, no, that's okay. Let me call him. That is so nice.
No, this is the other one I found.
I don't think. Layla, stay.
I found this bag when I was walking. I clean up out there a lot. And this was in the woods. It's kind of wet. I'm so sorry that this happened to y'all. We were out there cleaning it. Because he had 2 eggs. I thought somebody said one was 2. I don't know. This stuff was pretty wet. But let me make sure I gave you. I think I went by 2 addresses.
Doorbell News Crime Watch, coming to a neighborhood near you.
Make sure you subscribe today.
Nearly a year has passed since their emergence, yet the mystery remains unsolved, leaving the true nature of these haunting images to the realm of speculation. So as always, I'd love to hear your thoughts on these strange photos in the comments section down below. This eerie clip was supposedly captured by a truck driver known only as Pedro while driving along an allegedly haunted stretch of road somewhere in Louisiana. Over the years, this stretch of road has gained notoriety as being haunted. Motorists often report seeing eerie, shadowy figures out the corner of their eyes and ghostly apparitions walking along the side of the road. Now, take a look at what this truck driver has captured on his dash cam. Watching that again, if you slow the footage down, you can see that the figure looks like a woman and is very pale and almost colourless. Then, just as he passes by, she looks up and appears to wave. What makes this sighting even creepier is that it's said that one of Pedro's co-workers had also reported seeing a ghostly figure standing by this very stretch of road. So as always, we'll throw this one over to you, the viewers, for final judgment. What do you think this truck driver's caught on camera? Love to hear your theories down below. Trail and game cameras, commonly used by hunters and wildlife enthusiasts, often capture more than just the routine movements of deer and other forest creatures. Among the strange captures are unidentifiable animal-like figures, bizarre moving shapes, or what some claim to be apparitions of people. This next unnerving image, captured on a game camera, was posted by Bully Mac to the Chilling Scary Facebook page. To make the picture even more eerie, the poster notes it was captured late at night and in the middle of winter. The image shows what appears to be a humanoid figure standing side on. One viewer, who brightened the picture for clarity, thought it looked like an apparition wearing a poncho or cape. Unfortunately, there's no information on where this image was actually captured. So what do you think it's showing? Could it be a wandering spirit? Or is there another explanation for what we're seeing here? Filmed in Bangalore, India at night, this creepy footage was uploaded to YouTube by PHRECIA Productions. The clip shows what looks like a ghost walking slowly into the middle of a street. It takes the alleged ghost several seconds to make its way to the center of the road. The figure doesn't appear to be in any hurry. Once it reaches the middle of the road, the mysterious image stands there quietly as people on pedal bikes, motorcycles, and cars drive by. The people passing by don't seem to notice the figure. Several cars drive through the ghostly image, and while it fades slightly as they drive through it, the image still remains visible. It finally disappears in the headlights of an automobile. The Bangalore street is dark and eerie, with just one streetlight providing a yellowy illumination. Trees add creepy shadows to the scene, making it the kind of street that most people wouldn't want to traverse down alone at night. The ghost is bright enough to be clearly visible. In fact, those watching the footage are likely to be surprised when people passing by fail to look at it or slow down when coming upon it. The image is too distinctive and moves forward too deliberately to be a puff of smoke or a wisp of fog. Watching the ghost stand in a city street in India is sure to make a viewer wonder if the apparition is aware they're dead or is confused and thinks they're still alive.
Now, in case you haven't heard the awesome news, we've launched a brand new second channel. If you want to see the latest episode, check out that link on the top there. Otherwise, there's a spooky playlist there you can binge on. Now leave us a comment down below which one of these clips you thought was the scariest or weirdest. We love hearing your feedback. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some freaky video clips that are trending right now. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this. A Facebook post from user Elan's Spa has captured widespread attention after sharing strange footage of two glowing orbs of light being followed by a Black Hawk helicopter over the skies of Sarasota, Florida. The video, which shows the bright orbs moving steadily while the military chopper trails closely behind, has left many wondering what exactly they witnessed and why the media is staying quiet. Unlike traditional aircraft, the orbs exhibit no visible means of propulsion and seem to maintain a synchronized flight path. One observer, Jeff B., commented on the post, "Have you noticed how quiet the media has become about what's going on? I can't find a story about it almost anywhere." His comment reflects growing frustration among many UFO enthusiasts who feel sightings like this are being ignored by mainstream outlets, despite increased public interest in unidentified aerial phenomena. Whether the orbs are a genuine mystery or part of a military test, the Sarasota sighting has only fueled ongoing debates about what's flying in our skies and why we're not hearing more about it. For now, the footage stands as another puzzling entry in the growing list of unexplained aerial phenomena. Back in 2014, new homeowner Michelle Widwinter was settling into her recently purchased house in a quiet English neighborhood when she experienced a chilling encounter that would leave her questioning everything she thought she knew about ghosts. After moving in with her 2-year-old daughter, she quickly discovered that her home came with more than just 4 walls. It may have come with the spirit of a man who died in the 1870s. It all started when Michelle decided to take a photo of her home's exterior. The plan was simple: capture the charm of the house and share it with friends online. But as she admired the image, she noticed something eerie staring back at her. In one of the upstairs windows, a man's face could be seen, translucent yet detailed. "I ran into the house to make sure no one was inside," Michelle said. "I knew everyone else was at work, so it was just me and my 2-year-old daughter. But the face was there, clear as day." What made the discovery even more unsettling was that the face bore a striking resemblance to Samuel Kent, a 19th century murder suspect with a dark past. Unsure of what she had captured, Michelle posted the photo to Facebook, hoping someone could offer a logical explanation. Most people said it had to be a reflection of the flowers below the window, but the angles just don't line up, she explained. "It's hard to believe, but it clearly looks like the face of an old man." The face wasn't the only strange occurrence that day. Michelle recalled that earlier that morning, a clock had randomly fallen off the wall and shattered without explanation. "The clock was already there when we moved in," she said. "It wasn't because of a loose fixture or anything we did. Things only got weirder when a friend visited and witnessed a door handle move on its own. The door then opened by itself in the very same room where the face had appeared in the photo. I'm usually very logical, but I just couldn't explain any of this." The face in the window sparked curiosity among local historians, including Andrew Jones, who had extensively studied the life of Samuel Kent. Kent was a suspect in the infamous 1860 Road Hill house murder where his 3-year-old son was brutally killed. Although suspicion surrounded him, Kent was never charged. Instead, his daughter, Constance Kent, was eventually convicted of the crime. Jones believes the emotional weight of Kent's guilt and public scrutiny could explain why his spirit might linger. He was a man haunted in life. so it wouldn't be surprising if he's still haunting places tied to his past, said Jones. Michelle's ghostly encounter wasn't limited to the face in the window. Since moving in, she reported hearing strange scratching noises from the walls, footsteps from upstairs when no one else was home, and flickering lights. I never believed in ghosts before, but this house is making me reconsider, she said. Even though years have passed since the incident, Michelle admitted that the memory of that face still haunts her. I've tried to come up with a logical explanation for it, but I can't. I just hope whatever it is doesn't want to stay here forever. As for local historians and paranormal enthusiasts, the case of Samuel Kent's ghost remains one of the most compelling hauntings connected to one of England's darkest unsolved crimes.
So I opened up the portal 3 times and...
In a post that has taken the paranormal community by storm, Facebook user Jorge Luis Cruz Molina shared an eerie encounter while conducting a Ouija board session with a twist. Instead of the usual nighttime setup with candles and dim lighting, Jorge performed the ritual in broad daylight, seated in front of a large mirror.
Wah, wah, wah. This is lame.
As Jorge sat at the table, the Ouija board itself appeared untouched, but the planchette in the mirror told a different story.
A Ouija board session. So, I want to see how this goes. It's daylight, so I actually feel a little bit comfortable. So my goal is to try to see if I can make something happen for real, for real.
Viewers have speculated whether an entity used the reflective surface as a gateway to interact with our world, a concept often discussed in paranormal lore.
We're gonna try this, all right? So I'm gonna try to make this happen, and hopefully we make some.
The origins of the Ouija board date back to the late 19th century, a period of fascination with spiritualism, when people sought new ways to communicate with the dead. Although variations of spirit boards existed as early as ancient China and Greece, the commercially marketed Ouija board as we know it was patented in 1891. Its design was deceptively simple, a board marked with letters, numbers, and the words yes, no, and goodbye, paired with a planchette to spell out messages supposedly sent by spirits. Spiritualists embraced the Ouija board as a tool for seances, believing that spirits could guide the planchette to deliver messages from beyond. However, as its popularity grew, so did its sinister reputation. By the mid-20th century, horror stories of hauntings, possessions, and terrifying encounters began to surround the board. Films like The Exorcist only fueled public fear, portraying the board as a gateway to malevolent entities rather than benign spirits. Adding a mirror to the Ouija session is not without precedent. Throughout history, mirrors have been viewed as gateways to other dimensions. From scrying rituals to folklore about spirits trapped in reflective surfaces, mirrors have often been linked to the paranormal. Combining this belief with the already mysterious nature of a Ouija board creates a potent setup for supernatural encounters. In Jorge's case, viewers have debated whether the mirror amplified the board's energy or if it merely revealed what was already there.
So, we're gonna try this, all right? So I'm gonna try to make this happen, and hopefully we make some.
I've never been here before. No, I didn't walk that way. I came from down here.
In August 2023, popular outdoor vlogger English Woodsman uploaded what started as a routine camping video, but quickly took a sinister turn, leaving both him and viewers unsettled. Known for his laid-back content featuring camping hacks and gear reviews, this particular video was anything but normal.
Well, this looks nice. I'm liking this spot.
Over an hour long, the vlog gradually evolved from a peaceful outing under the stars to a chilling encounter in the woods, sparking debate about whether the experience was paranormal or simply nature's unsettling unpredictability. While enjoying his camp setup and talking to the camera, English Woodsman is abruptly interrupted.
And rain camping is really good.
It sounds like footsteps. The noise is so close that he stops mid-sentence.
And rain camping is really good.
After trying to brush off the initial encounter, things take another turn when the same unsettling sound returns. The vlogger hears what seems like someone or something walking through the dense foliage again.
Hello? Hello?
Despite attempting to stay calm, his nerves get the better of him. He begins packing up his gear, admitting that the repeated noises feel too unnatural to ignore.
I am nervous. I'm not gonna lie. Doing it once is alright. But 2 times, it almost sounded identically the same sort of noise. I don't like this. I don't like this spot. I don't like any of this.
English woodsman's eerie encounter has left viewers divided. Some believe he experienced a cryptid or paranormal encounter, possibly a ghost or spirit tied to the location. Others think the noises were caused by nocturnal wildlife like foxes or deer, or perhaps even a human lurker. However, the strange consistency of the sounds, especially the human-like footsteps, has sparked speculation that something more sinister was at play. Regardless of the cause, the video showcases how the wilderness can quickly transform from a peaceful retreat to a nerve-wracking experience. English woodsman's decision to share the unsettling footage adds a layer of authenticity, making it one of his most memorable and haunting uploads.
Is that a badger? Hello?
The Facebook page Ghosts of London has once again stirred up chills among paranormal enthusiasts by sharing a haunting image submitted by a follower. The eerie photo, reportedly taken by someone trying to document a water leak outside their house, unexpectedly revealed what many are calling a ghostly figure. According to the post, the man was alone at the house when he took the pictures, but upon reviewing them, a translucent woman can be seen reflected in the window. Many believe this could be genuine proof of a ghost, while skeptics suggest it could be an optical illusion or reflection from a nearby object. Regardless of the explanation, the chilling nature of the image has captivated viewers, with theories ranging from a wandering spirit to a residual haunt tied to the property's history.
Hello guys, Aji ko pala.
In early 2024, TikTok user RJ.TTK sent chills through his followers when he shared 2 eerie pieces of home security footage. After sensing an ominous presence in his home, his security cameras captured what many are calling supernatural events, sparking heated discussions about spirits and unexplained phenomena. The first clip reveals footage from a security camera dated back to October 2019, which the TikToker claimed he recently rediscovered.
17 seconds. Ayun. Okay, back natin 17. Tingnan nyo dito. Ayun. Kita nyo? Ulitin natin.
As the video plays, a strange mist-like substance appears, swiftly moving across the screen at 10:29 p.m.
Diyan. Tapos sa time na to, parang lumalakad na lang siya. Tingnan nyo, parang usok. Tapos, nawala siya dito.
In the second clip, a follower sent in additional footage after seeing the original post. This time, the video focuses on a phone lying on a sofa.
Tingnan nyo yung phone niya. Di ba patay? Tapos ito, kung nakita nyo, dumaan siya dito. And then, umandar yung phone. Kita nyo?
As a shadowy figure glides past an electric fan in the background, the phone mysteriously turns on by itself, despite no visible interaction.
Di ba? Okay, nandito siya galing, and then pumunta siya dito. Okay?
The figure moves quickly, appearing and vanishing near the fan before circling back.
Nakikita nyo yung mabuti. Diba? So, ayan siya. Dito siya. Tingnan nyo, dadaan siya dito sa electric fan. Yun, kita nyo?
The TikToker highlights how unsettling it is to see the phone's activity in sync with the ghostly movement, creating an eerie sense of intent.
Followers natin. Tingnan nyo mabuti.
The viral footage has left viewers divided. Some believe these clips are genuine proof of spiritual activity, linking the mist to a lost spirit trying to communicate. The strange phone activity, coupled with the shadow figure, only solidified their suspicions. Skeptics, on the other hand, argue the mist could be smoke or dust particles, while the phone's activation could be a simple electronic glitch. As the debate continues, the question remains, are we witnessing a genuine paranormal encounter, or is it all an elaborate coincidence?
Tingnan nyo dito. Ayun. Kita nyo? Ulitin natin.
Coming up on our last segment, in just a few seconds, we take a look at some strange footage sent to us by one of our viewers. But before we do, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash like, and leave some comments below. The more you interact, the more you'll see us in your feed. In December 2024, Slapped Ham viewer Colette Doherty shared eerie CCTV footage from her automotive business in New Zealand. The footage shows a seemingly ordinary metal room thermometer undisturbed for several years, suddenly rolling sideways off a bench while the building was locked and empty for the Christmas break. Colette suggests that the paranormal activity may have been triggered by an entity from one of the cars parked outside. She recalls a friend who claims to have psychic abilities and informed her that a young man who passed away within the last 20 to 30 years may have been responsible for the mysterious movement. What's even stranger is that despite owning the business for 13 years, Colette has never experienced anything like this before, or since. It appears to be an isolated, unexplained event, further cementing the idea that it could be tied to something supernatural. Now, if you want to watch some more scary ghost videos, then hit these two links right there. Remember to follow us on all our other socials as well. All the links are in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the freakiest clips of the week, so sit back, relax and enjoy.
She always says it's haunted because it sounds like somebody is walking around upstairs. I've never heard it until now.
On January 30th, 2025, TikTok user Chawachi uploaded a video that quickly went viral, amassing over 5 million views. The clip claims to capture possible paranormal activity inside his girlfriend's home. In the video, the uploader explains that he's alone at his girlfriend's house, where she is often reported hearing strange noises near the stairs. Though he had never experienced anything unusual before, he acknowledges that the house is old, and that this is the first time he's hearing the strange sounds himself.
I've never heard it until now. I always said it's not haunted because the house is a little old. But it legit sounds like there's somebody upstairs.
Then, as he looks up the stairs, this happens.
Who's up there? Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
Reacting instinctively, he swings forward as if trying to stop whatever is coming his way. In an instant, the noises cease and the video ends shortly after. The footage has sparked a range of reactions in the comments. Some believe the uploader may have actually hit the ghost, causing it to stop making noise. Others claim to see a faint orb near the stairs that disappears at the exact moment he swings. Many viewers have also shared their own eerie experiences, adding to the mystery. With no further explanation from the uploader, the true nature of the sounds remains unknown. Could this be real paranormal activity, or is there another explanation?
Oh my god, they're like at the top of the stairs. Come down these stairs and I will swing on you, I promise.
A bizarre man wearing a devil mask was caught on a Ring doorbell camera knocking on a woman's door.
On January 25th, 2025, Daily Mirror posted a TikTok video that quickly gained attention. The clip features eerie doorbell footage captured outside a home in Carrollton, near Dallas, Texas, showing a masked figure lurking in the driveway.
A bizarre man wearing a devil mask was caught on a Ring doorbell camera knocking on a woman's door, leaving her terrified to step outside her house.
The footage, recorded around 8 p.m, shows a man dressed in a red goat costume wearing a disturbing devil mask.
She told CBS News, I'm scared to leave my house, I'm scared to be at home. Police have stepped up patrols in the area.
In his hands, he holds a cardboard sign that reads Revelation 21-15, a Bible passage referring to Judgment Day. The masked figure stares directly into the camera, standing motionless for several moments before disappearing into the night. The red goat imagery is believed to symbolize Baphomet, an occult figure historically associated with the Knights Templar in the 1300s. The homeowner, who was not home at the time, discovered the footage while waiting in a car for her husband. Speaking to CBS News, she admitted that the event has left her deeply shaken, making her fearful both inside and outside her home. After sharing the footage online, the video has sparked widespread concern for her safety. Many viewers are unsettled by the encounter, with some speculating whether this was an intimidation attempt or something even more sinister. In response to the growing concern, local police have stepped up patrols in the area. With no further updates on the identity of the masked individual, the mystery remains unsolved.
She told CBS News, I'm scared to leave my house, I'm scared to be at home. Police have stepped up patrols in the area.
On February 3rd, 2024, TikTok user Devin Kurtz uploaded a video that quickly gained over 1 million views. The clip, titled "This Lady Showed Up at Our House Twice Last Night," features unsettling doorbell camera footage that left viewers divided.
Hi, Dad.
The video also captures the reaction of the police officers who later reviewed the footage. They were visibly unsettled, calling it a disturbing encounter with a random stranger.
That's terrifying.
Viewers in the comments have expressed mixed reactions. Some are concerned for the woman, speculating that she might be lost, searching for her father, or suffering from dementia or another condition. Others, however, believe the situation could be a setup, warning the uploader to stay cautious, as the encounter might have been an attempt to lure them outside. In response to a comment asking if the woman's father had ever lived in the house, the uploader clarified that the previous residents were a couple in their 40s. With no clear explanation, the unsettling encounter has left viewers questioning the woman's true intentions.
Hi, Dad.
On January 14th, 2025, shocking footage from Sinew No. 16 Middle School in Jiangxi, China surfaced online, sparking local outrage. The video, captured inside the school cafeteria, shows two workers preparing food. One of them, identified only as Jian, is seen washing peeled potatoes in a bucket of water, using his boot to mash them. He repeatedly stomps on the potatoes before pouring out the water, refilling the bucket, and continuing the process. Local media reports confirm that the Yushui District Education and Sports Bureau launched an immediate investigation and verified the footage as authentic. As a result, the school's principal, Liu, has been dismissed, and officials have announced plans to take further legal action against the cafeteria worker involved. With the investigation still ongoing, the footage has left locals horrified, raising serious concerns about food safety in school cafeterias. On September 2nd, 2024, Twitter user creepy.org, known for sharing eerie and unsettling content, posted some doorbell security camera footage that quickly gained attention across the platform. As the man gets closer, it becomes clear that he's engaged in a conversation with himself.
Yeah. A dog attacked me. Yeah, I'm here.
Speaking in different voices, he continues his unsettling dialogue for a few seconds before knocking on the door and attempting to open it.
No, come here. Come in? Yeah. Hello? Oh, no.
He then lingers for a moment, still talking to himself, before walking away. The post has sparked mixed reactions, with some believing the man is possessed by a demon or an evil entity. Others speculate that he may be experiencing a mental health crisis, possibly schizophrenia, while some argue that his behavior suggests drug use. With no further context, the eerie encounter remains unexplained. On November 13th, 2024, homeowners in Quinte West, Hastings County, Canada, captured what they believe to be paranormal activity on camera. The footage shows the mirror doors of their bedroom closet slowly sliding open on their own before stopping halfway, with no one in sight. Providing more context, the homeowners revealed that they were not home at the time and that their bedroom door was shut, ruling out the possibility of their pets causing the movement. They also shared that they have lived in the house since 2018 and have frequently experienced unexplained occurrences, many of which they have captured on their security cameras. According to them, the closet doors have a history of opening on their own, adding to the mystery. Could this be proof of something supernatural, or is there a logical explanation? For now, the footage remains unexplained. On August 18th, 2024, TikTok user The Paraworld uploaded a chilling clip that quickly caught the attention of many viewers. The video features a seemingly innocent conversation between a young child and her parents, until things take an eerie turn.
That's the man come to see me tonight.
Who come to see you at night?
The man.
What man? What man? Up here?
He did.
As the recording begins, the child casually tells her parents that a man visits her at night. Curious but concerned, they ask for more details. Without hesitation, the girl points toward a framed photo in the room and reveals something truly unsettling.
Who come to see you at night? What man? What man? Up here?
He dead.
She claims that the man in the picture is the same one who comes to see her at night. The parents appear visibly shocked as the man in the frame is the young girl's uncle, who has passed away.
Up here?
He dead.
The caption of the video provides additional context, suggesting that the uncle's spirit may still be visiting the child. Many viewers believe the video is genuine, with several sharing their own similar experiences in the comments. What do you think? Could this be evidence of a loved one watching over their family, or is there another explanation?
What man? Up here?
He dead.
Before we get to our last segment, remember to hit that subscribe button, smash like, and leave some comments below. The more you interact, the more you'll see us in your feed. On November 22nd, 2021, Apitor, a popular YouTube channel run by Tor Eckhoff, uploaded a video titled "I Am Not Dead, I Am 57 Today," which has since gained over 8 million views. The video featured Eckhoff celebrating his birthday in his signature style, sitting in an outdoor bathtub filled with ice with 57 written on his forehead. As the video continued, he took shots of vodka, walked through the woods, kissed a tree, chopped wood, and even placed a plastic bag over his head. His tradition of making birthday videos declaring he was alive had become a recurring theme over the years. Tragically, just 5 days after uploading this video, Eckhoff passed away. Reports state that he fell through the ice while filming at Jakobs Dam near Kongsberg, Norway. A witness immediately alerted emergency services and divers were sent in to rescue him, but by the time they retrieved him, he had been underwater for too long. Despite doctors' best efforts, he was placed on life support, and the machines were turned off the following day, November 26, 2021. His partner, Tove Skjerven, later confirmed the heartbreaking news in a Facebook post, revealing that he had gone out to skate and record one of his signature videos when the tragic accident occurred. Eckhoff, a rectal cancer survivor, was known for embracing life with humor and adventure. His passing has deeply saddened his fans, with many leaving heartfelt comments about how his videos brought them joy on their darkest days. Over on our second channel, Slapped Ham Mysteries, we recently took a deep dive into the history and lore of ghosts.
The concept of ghosts has been part of human culture for millennia, reflecting our fascination with the afterlife, the supernatural, and the unknown. Across civilizations and eras, ghostly beliefs have taken on many forms, from spirits haunting the living to benevolent apparitions to restless souls seeking justice. Ghosts have served as messengers, omens, and reminders of morality, embodying fears, hopes, and spiritual beliefs of countless societies. Whether revered, feared, or simply observed, these spectral figures reveal the ways humanity grapples with death and the mysteries beyond. From ancient rituals to modern ghost hunting, the legacy of ghost lore continues to evolve, offering glimpses into our most enduring questions about what it means to live and what it might mean to die.
If you want to catch the full episode, I'll put some links in the description box below, and it'll be pinned in the comments too. Well, that's the end of the episode. Thank you so much for watching. Now remember to subscribe to our other YouTube channels. We've got Slapped Ham Mysteries, that's more in-depth true crime style stuff. We've also got Slapped Ham Shorts, that's quick fire, short form content in your inbox every single day of the week. There's links to those channels in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Today we're looking at some freaky videos no one can quite explain. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. A baby playing with a bunch of dogs. This sort of event sounds like it can only make for a happy video. Unfortunately, one video shared to Twitter by a Quio Maya shows this exact situation, and it's far from normal. The clip has made many viewers scratch their heads in confusion and claim a glitch in the Matrix, among a few other possible theories. In the clip, we see a small child running happily in an alleyway. Surrounding him are several dogs running around, seeming just as happy as the child. Watch the clip and see if you can spot anything strange. If we take another look a few seconds into the video to the left of the child, a red and blue ball suddenly appears on the ground. The kid turns around to look at the ball before running to it and squatting down to inspect it. When the ball first appears, it's spinning around slightly, almost as if someone had kicked it into frame. If a person or dog had dropped it, it would have bounced or made some more movement than it did. One viewer suggested that maybe wind blew it into the alley, but where could the ball originally have come from? Moreover, it seems like the weather was still in the video. So what could this be if it's not the wind? A glitch in the Matrix, a very clever trick of the camera, or something else altogether? The possibilities seem truly endless with this strange video. When rewatching outdoor surveillance footage, we don't usually see anything out of the ordinary. Perhaps a stray animal or two. Sometimes even a stray person may appear, but bring no harm at all. But in this strange video, there was something far more unusual caught on an outdoor camera that has made some homeowners wish they had seen a wild animal instead. We get a view of the outside of a home as seen at night time. A couple of seconds into the video, we can suddenly see a bright light zip by the screen before disappearing. Two individuals in the background, presumably the homeowners, are discussing the video, and one points to a particular place in the video to keep an eye on. Watch what happens.
Watch this spot right here. You can see a shadow up here. Boom.
And no one's there.
As you can see, a shadow appears, but with no person to accompany it.
You can see a shadow up here. Boom.
And no one's there.
You can also make out an orb that is hovering a few feet away from the shadow.
Boom.
And no one's there.
And then you see this little orb right here.
And then you
watch. Babe.
The man filming emphasizes that there was no one out back at the time the footage was recorded.
Look at that. No one's out back.
It just sits there too.
It does. It just sits right there.
And you can see the whole shadow.
Both individuals note that the orb seems to go away and come back to the same spot, almost as if disappearing and reappearing.
I don't know how long it sits there for. The orb goes away, comes back. Now watch, the person's gonna disappear.
The inclusion of both a potential shadow figure and orb here is certainly strange in its own right. Shadow figures are a type of paranormal entity known to haunt various places, standing ominously and staring at people or things in the distance. They're believed to be evil, even causing death in those who are especially frightened of them. Orbs, on the other hand, are said to be spirits that roam around the earth.
paranormal experts believe they're not evil, but they have been known to appear when evil spirits are around. Could this video be proof of the existence of both, as caught on film? And if so, why are they both here together? Should the homeowners be concerned? This video is bound to entice the curiosity of many a paranormal fan around the world.
It just sits there too.
It does. It just sits right there.
You can see the whole shadow, like a person.
It's nuts.
Peru is home to amazing sights such as Machu Picchu, one of the world's 7 wonders. As such, the country is known for captivating both locals and tourists alike with its nature. But what about its UFOs? At least that's what some people think was caught on camera, in a video uploaded to TV Peru Noticias on YouTube. Perhaps from now on, Peru will be known for something much weirder. In the video, we can see a multicolored object hovering in the night sky. The object seems to change colors every second or so, almost as if it's like a strobe light. The video cuts to a long shot of the city at nighttime with the light flickering over the buildings.
En este video también se hace justamente un acercamiento y se puede ver cómo este objeto elevado a gran altura cambia de color constantemente, ¿no? Parece incluso un...
Most viewers were positive that it had to be a UFO. Some of the comments in the video even said that they had seen similar things in their own cities. One viewer jokingly suggested it was a strobe light inside an alien craft, and that they were partying and joyriding around the universe. Some more sensible suggestions ranged from lanterns to drones and even a coloured spotlight. So, until further info comes to hand, this strange flying object will have to remain unidentified.
Hasta el momento no se han analizado profesionalmente estas imágenes, pero este objeto volador no identificado ha causado por sorpresa.
A mysterious man suddenly appearing out of thin air at nighttime. It sounds like the beginning of a horror film. However, one video that's being shared around TikTok seems to give us a glimpse of this kind of horror. In the clip, we can see what seems to be an outdoor area with some lamps in the distance. A group of individuals chat in the background. Watch what happens next though. If we watch again, we can see what looks to be a man running across the empty area in the distance, having appeared out of nowhere. The individuals freak out. They seem to be wondering who it could have been. The camera pans around to see if any other activity is occurring nearby before the clip mysteriously ends. Even in slow motion, it really seems like the man appears out of thin air, making him very suspicious. Viewers have begged the question of whether he appeared from some type of other realm, or whether he's a ghost taking on a human form. Moreover, the fact that he's running is creepy all in itself. What's the man running from? Is he being chased, or is he running after someone? Unfortunately, there's been no answers given at all, leaving this to be one mystery you'll have to answer for yourself. In this clip, viewers get to witness another strange ghostly occurrence that has stirred up a debate among all viewers who watch it. Still, no explanation's been given, leaving this completely up to interpretation. The brief clip shows viewers CCTV footage of a street as seen at nighttime. That's when something eerie happens. Watch. Upon review, viewers can see a bike appear out of the left of frame that slowly rolls down the street with no visible rider on it. Of course, many viewers first thought that there could have been a very strong wind causing this peculiar occurrence. Others debated this, saying that no kind of wind could make a bike ride in such a straightforward and steady manner. In fact, only someone riding a bike could make it move in such a way. Moreover, a strong wind would have simply pushed the bike over. So what exactly is going on here then? Is it some freak occurrence of nature, or has a ghost made an appearance? Give the video another watch and judge for yourself. UFOs caught on camera, something to be scared of, or just another internet scam? That's the debate that's plagued the internet for years and years. This bizarre clip only adds more fuel to the discussion, though this time many lean towards the UFO theory, as they don't know what else it could possibly be. The footage taken outside at night shows a large strange object floating around the sky. The object seems to be a thin grey saucer with a dark red light illuminating underneath it. The potential UFO blinks in and out of the sky before disappearing altogether moments later. At first glance, many believe that this UFO was actually a drone, which has become a more and more common sight in the sky in recent years. In fact, lately drones have been known to fly higher and higher and get more invasive. Unfortunately, the frame rate is incredibly low, so it's hard to tell if the craft is moving strangely or if it's simply the poor quality clip that makes it look weird. So have aliens finally arrived on Earth, or is this a new type of drone not known to the general public yet, perhaps something from the military? Let us know what you think in the comments section down below. The idea of teleportation has fascinated individuals across the globe for many years. While the concept is usually reserved for books and movies, a brief clip that's been floating around the internet seems to show a man who may have just mastered the ability itself. Or alternatively, according to some, we may have just witnessed a guardian angel come to life. In the clip, we can see a man walking across an empty road at nighttime, when something truly bizarre happens. Watch. Watching again, you can see that a car quickly appears from the left of frame, and the man lunges backward before suddenly disappearing. All of a sudden, a light appears in the top right of the video, and the man reappears from it, falling to the ground seemingly out of nowhere. Strangely, most were quick to suggest that this man has a guardian angel of some sort. This angel could have quickly teleported him to a safe location out of harm's way. If this wasn't a guardian angel, then what else could it be? Does this man indeed have teleportation powers? More level-headed theories suggested it was a clip from a movie, but no one can place which one. Some thought it must have been a student film of some kind. So what do you think? A movie, guardian angel, or teleportation? Let us know your theories down below. Before we take a look at some possible evidence of a time-traveling man, remember to hit that subscribe button, tickle that bell icon there, and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we drop our scary and mysterious videos. Also, remember to click clack clackety, that click clack clackety luke lock. This bizarre clip seems to offer proof of a man possibly time traveling. The video has stunned those who have seen it, though others claim they're not so easily fooled, offering more logical suggestions instead. The clip shows an on-stage performance in the 1980s, with several people dancing in the background. The clip then cuts to footage of a live audience. The camera pans the crowd, where at first everything looks normal, with the audience members clapping along. See if you can spot anything weird. If we play the clip again, take note of the young man in the center of frame. Shockingly, in his hands seems to be a smartphone that he's using to record the performance. The first commercially available smartphones were released in the early 1990s, but their functionality was limited and they certainly didn't have cameras built in yet. So why does it look like this man's recording the concert with a phone? The explanation offered by many viewers is that he is indeed a time traveler. Others swear that it's just a small camera, similar to some that did exist in that time period. The man just happens to be holding the camera in a way that resembles a smartphone. However, if you slow it down, you can see that he flips the device vertically just after taking the photo, very similar to how we use smartphones today. Also, he seems to be reviewing the photo just after taking it. Cameras in the 80s didn't have the functionality to review photos just after taking them. Photos were captured on rolls of film that had to be developed. As this video was taken nearly 40 years ago, it's hard to confirm just what's happening here. As always, I'll throw this out to you, the viewer. Love to get your take on this strange clip. Let me know down below. Now, if you can't get enough of the old slapped ham, then check out these two links there. They'll keep you entertained for hours and hours. Now, if you have your own scary content you want to submit, head to our slapped ham subreddit. There's a link in the description box below. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the scariest videos this week. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content, just like this. Paranormal investigator and Instagram user Jazai Bahmed Khan, known for sharing eerie content from Pakistan, recently posted a chilling video sent in by a homeowner from Karachi. The video, which has gained traction online, shows strange and unexplained activity occurring in the living room of a newly purchased home. According to the homeowner, the family had been hearing unsettling noises soon after moving in, ranging from faint whispers to random creaks. One evening, after another round of eerie sounds, they decided to investigate with their phone, and what they captured left them shaken. Viewers have been quick to share their thoughts, with many speculating that the house could be haunted by a previous tenant or connected to a tragic event from the past. Some believe the activity could be tied to jinns, supernatural beings mentioned in Islamic folklore often associated with mysterious disturbances in homes. Others suggest the possibility of residual energy from past occupants. Skeptics, on the other hand, point to potential natural causes like structural issues, hidden wires, or faulty fixtures that could explain the knocking sounds and object movements. Whether this is a genuine haunting or simply a series of strange coincidences, the footage has certainly left many questioning what could be lurking in the shadows of this Karachi home. Tesla's advanced safety detection systems have gained a reputation for their accuracy and futuristic features. But could they also be picking up something beyond the physical world? Instagram user chief.flying.officer recently shared an unsettling encounter while cruising through a cemetery in a Tesla Cybertruck, sparking renewed discussions about the eerie phenomena some Tesla owners have experienced.
Creepy, look at that.
Oh my God.
And there's nobody there.
Nobody.
Look at this. What the hell? It's walking in front of the car. What is this? It's next to the car. Oh my God.
The post describes the Cybertruck's cameras picking up what appeared to be ghostly figures moving among the gravestones.
What the heck is that? Oh, look at this. It's got 2 now. 3, 4. What the heck is this?
Spooked by the experience, the driver quickly left the cemetery, but not before capturing footage of the mysterious activity.
That's weird.
This isn't the first time Tesla vehicles have been associated with ghostly encounters. Over the last few years, numerous Tesla owners have shared similar stories, often while driving past cemeteries or abandoned locations. The vehicle's safety systems, designed to detect pedestrians and objects in the surrounding area, have occasionally shown humanoid shapes on their monitors when no one is visibly present.
Look at that. Nobody there. Nobody there. Wow.
Whether these sightings are software glitches or genuine encounters with the paranormal,
Tesla's ghost detecting reputation continues to grow. As more footage surfaces, paranormal enthusiasts and tech skeptics alike are keeping a close eye on what Tesla's cutting-edge systems might reveal next.
That's weird. There's nobody there. 4, 6 of them. That's freaky. Look at this. People be talking about, man, it's true.
A bizarre and chilling story has been making the rounds on social media in recent weeks, after Reddit user ExpertDesk7492 shared an eerie video detailing an alleged encounter with something not quite human. The footage, originally uploaded to TikTok, features a man recounting a first-hand experience that has left many questioning what they believe about the world around them.
Yo, this is crazy, like...
The narrator and his neighbour had been working outside their homes, applying snake stopper, a common pest deterrent. After accidentally getting some on themselves, they decided to head back to the store to buy more supplies.
I accidentally got some of this on us. So he was like, man, hey, pretty boy, you ain't got time to go back in the house to take a shower. We got to go back and get some more stuff. So we went back, got some more stuff, got in line. It was my neighbor, me, and this mixed-looking guy behind me.
While waiting in line at Tractor Supply, they noticed a man behind them who kept sneezing, except his sneezes didn't sound normal. The narrator's neighbour whispered that something felt off about the man. Then after another violent sneeze, something terrifying happened.
He sneezed again, and I turned around, like, this part of his face, coming from his nose, across this way, turned scaly. His eye had a slit, but the slit wasn't up and down, the slit was sideways.
The cashier saw it too, reacting with visible shock before rushing away. The man, now aware that he had been seen, followed them outside and begged them to keep quiet, insisting that he was just trying to live here like everyone else.
He came on outside. He was like, yo, fellas, please don't tell anybody about this. I'm just like y'all, man. I'm just trying to live here. I'm just trying to make a living like you. And I'm like...
As the two drove away in disbelief, the narrator's neighbour had a disturbing realisation. He thought he had seen the man before, possibly working at the courthouse. The idea of a potential reptilian, or something inhuman, holding an official position sent shivers down their spines.
My neighbor got in the car, was like, yo, bro, I done seen this guy somewhere before. I think he worked at the courthouse. And I'm like, somebody like that working at the courthouse, man, you believe what we just saw?
The narrator then reflected on a scene from Men in Black, where a character explains that many non-human beings live among us, just trying to make a living. Was this life imitating fiction, or had Hollywood, as some conspiracy theorists believe, been dropping subtle hints all along? One of the most intriguing aspects of the story is whether the snake stopper triggered the transformation. Could the chemicals in the product have disrupted whatever disguise the entity was using, briefly revealing his true form?
So I'm assuming that snake stopper or whatever we was using triggered something in that. Like, yo, this is crazy, like...
While skeptics argue that this could have been a case of misperception or a fabricated story, many commenters believe the narrator's raw reaction suggests authenticity. Even his neighbour, still shaken, refuses to talk about the experience.
And my neighbor, I think he's still kind of shook up about it. He ain't really saying much, but I guess that's why he wanted me to come on with and say it, but...
This alleged sighting joins a growing list of incidents where people claim to have witnessed shape-shifting reptilian-like figures in everyday settings, often triggered by unusual circumstances, like malfunctions in digital feeds or sudden, involuntary movements. Whether this was an elaborate hoax, a psychological trick, or an actual moment where the veil was lifted remains up for debate. But one thing is certain, the internet isn't done talking about it.
Middle of his face, down his nose, come across this way, turned scaly. His eye had a slit, but the slit turned this way. What the...
Here's a strange one from Josh Robillard over on TikTok. Back in 2022, Josh was home alone for the night when he began to hear some strange noises outside. He took out his phone and this is what he captured. Watching that again in slow motion, you can see a pale face at the window. Over the years, Josh has captured all kinds of strange activity in his home. Here, we can see more disturbances. As he turns back, the doll has shifted positions. In this next clip, Josh was about to start watching a movie when he caught something moving out the corner of his eye.
Yeah, there it goes again. I don't even know what to do at this point.
So is Josh's home really haunted by some kind of spirit? There are loads more clips over on his channel. Head over and make your own mind up. Links are in the description. The Facebook page Ghosts of London recently posted a chilling image submitted by a follower claiming to show a mysterious dogman lurking on Cranes Hollow Road in Amsterdam, New York. The image, reportedly taken years ago and later enhanced, has reignited debates about the existence of canine cryptids. The dogman is a legendary creature often described as a bipedal, wolf-like beast with piercing eyes and immense speed. Reports of these terrifying entities date back centuries, with one of the earliest well-documented encounters occurring in 1887 in Wexford County, Michigan. Witnesses described a towering humanoid wolf that stood upright, possessing a chilling human-like intelligence. In the modern era, the Michigan Dogman became famous due to the 1987 song The Legend by Steve Cook, which was inspired by alleged sightings spanning 10-year cycles. Wisconsin has its own version of the legend known as the Beast of Bray Road, which has been sighted since the 1930s. Similar encounters have been reported across North America, often tied to desolate roads, deep forests, and areas of reported high paranormal activity. The Cranes Hollow Road photo has drawn significant attention, with some calling it a groundbreaking capture. So, is this image proof of an unknown predator roaming the wilds of New York State, or just a trick of the light playing on our deepest fears? The debate continues.
Look, sky is broken.
Here's a quick and strange one shared by Facebook user New BAW Game.
Everyone is looking up.
Eyewitnesses capture something bizarre happening in the sky.
Look.
Some commenters are calling it a glitch in reality, or perhaps even a glimpse at Project Blue Balls, the conspiracy theory that suggests holographic technology will be used to usher in a new world order. Have you ever seen anything like this in the sky? Let me know in the comments.
Is looking up, wondering why the sky is split.
Coming up in our last segment, in just a few seconds, we take a quick sniff of the rare and stomach-churning corpse flower. But before we do, remember to subscribe, smash that like button, and leave some comments below. The more you interact with our channel, the more you'll see us in your feed. A rare corpse flower, known for its horrific stench of rotting flesh, has finally bloomed at Canberra's Australian National Botanic Gardens after 15 years. The event marks the third corpse flower bloom in Australia in recent months, following similar occurrences in Sydney and Geelong. Scientifically called Amorphophallus titanum, or Titan arum, the massive bloom is native to the rainforests of Western Sumatra. In Indonesia, it is referred to as bunga bangkai, meaning corpse flower, due to its overpowering odour, which attracts flies and beetles for pollination. With only around 300 known plants in the wild and fewer than 1,000 worldwide, the corpse flower remains one of the rarest and most extraordinary botanical spectacles. It takes 7 to 10 years to store enough energy in its underground tuber or corm before producing a flower that only lasts a few days. The recent wave of corpse flower blooms across Australia has left botanists puzzled. While some speculate that the plants have simply reached maturity at the same time, the fact that these blooms occurred in different climates and under various cultivation conditions makes the timing even more unusual. By the time the Canberra flower fully opened, the air around it was filled with a stench compared to rotting meat, sewage, and decaying eggs. Even from across the road, the smell was strong enough to make visitors gag. Despite the revolting odour, hundreds of enthusiasts lined up to witness the rare event, with ticketing restrictions in place due to space limitations inside the greenhouse. While the worst of the smell faded after a couple of days, those working closely with the plant reported that it still retained its signature rotting corpse scent when approached up close. Scientists and nature lovers alike continue to marvel at the corpse flower's bizarre, fleeting, and stomach-turning bloom, an event that remains one of the most fascinating spectacles in the natural world.
Now, if you want to watch some more scary ghost videos, there's links right there that'll keep you entertained. Remember to follow all our other YouTube channels as well. We've got Slapped Ham Mysteries and Slapped Ham Shorts. Links to those channels are in the description box down below there. And that's it for me. I'll see you all next time. How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. Boy, we've got some absolute bangers for you today. These are the scariest clips going around the internet right now. So hit that subscribe button and get ready for more creepy content. Just like this.
In the fascinating and sometimes creepy realm of optical illusions, one painting stands out as both captivating and disconcerting. Created by Spanish surrealist Octavio Ocampo, this mind-bending artwork challenges the very fabric of your perception. Take a look. At first glance, you're presented with a calm portrait of a woman in the upper half of the painting, with her reflection in the mirror below. But a subtle shift in perspective might reveal something far more unsettling. As your eyes refocus, a man with a moustache and an eerily distinct nose emerges from the reflection. Then, no matter how hard you try, you can no longer see the woman's reflection anymore. This chilling masterpiece plays with your senses, blurring the boundaries between what is and what could be, trapping you in a world of duality. The shifting image mirrors how we perceive the world around us, constantly evolving and never quite what it appears. Let me know what your initial observation was when viewing this painting for the first time. Did you see the woman's reflection suddenly change into the face of a man? Or perhaps you saw something completely different? I'm curious to know your experience. In a bizarre mix of modern myth and social media hysteria, Manchester Airport became the centre of a UFO speculation after reports surfaced of a mysterious orb floating in its airspace back in December 2024. The story gained traction on social media, particularly on X, where users shared alleged images and videos of a spherical object appearing to touch down on the airport tarmac before ascending in an unusual manner. Some witnesses claim that security personnel approached the object only for it to abruptly soar into the sky, displaying flight characteristics not typically associated with drones or conventional aircraft. The incident fueled comparisons to historic UFO cases, with British ufologist Mark Christopher Lee drawing parallels to the 1957 Australian alien sphere capture, an incident in which the Australian government allegedly recovered a mysterious metallic sphere that many speculated was of extraterrestrial origin. Despite the growing speculation, Manchester Airport swiftly dismissed the claims. Airport officials suggested the images were likely forgeries or depictions of a mundane object, such as a balloon. They reassured the public that their advanced detection systems would have identified any genuine anomaly, and no major security or operational response had been triggered. Adding to the intrigue, the original account that shared the footage on X, a Captain Bigelow, was mysteriously deleted. However, new info has since surfaced, purporting to be from the same person. The user insists that the object was neither a balloon nor a drone, and claims that it had been a topic of discussion among aviation professionals for some time. This development left many questioning the authenticity of the sighting and the circumstances surrounding the deleted account. This episode highlights the growing fascination with unidentified aerial phenomena, UAPs, particularly in light of a recent Pentagon report analysing 757 global cases, some explained as balloons or drones, while hundreds remain unresolved due to insufficient data. Whether a misidentified object, a hoax, or something truly extraordinary, the Manchester Airport orb underscores the ongoing struggle to separate fact from fiction in the age of digital speculation. In a cryptic video shared to the Slapped Ham subreddit by a now-deleted user, viewers are given a brief yet unsettling glimpse into the darkness of the woods. According to the original poster, the recording dates back to 2017, when a series of loud, unidentifiable noises from the forest piqued their curiosity, compelling them to investigate. The poster managed to capture the luminous eyes at a height of approximately 8 feet, aligning perfectly with a nearby post. While many viewers argue that the most logical explanation is an owl, an animal known for its reflective eyeshine and perching habits, others aren't so sure. Some suggest that the glowing eyes are reminiscent of Mothman, the infamous winged cryptid tied to unsettling encounters and ominous warnings. Could this be just another nocturnal animal, or did the poster unknowingly capture something far more mysterious lurking in the woods? An astonishing video making waves on social media has reignited the debate over the existence of Bigfoot. Take a look. Posted by Instagram user official.joeyfresh, the footage captured deep in the forest allegedly provides one of the clearest glimpses of Sasquatch ever recorded. The sharpness of the footage and the figure's lifelike movements have fueled intense speculation and debate across online communities. Could this be some of the most compelling evidence of Bigfoot's existence, or is it simply another elaborate hoax, adding to the ongoing mystery? Watch the footage one more time and decide for yourself. A mysterious video making waves on TikTok has left viewers baffled as a group of friends in Italy stumbled upon an extraordinary sight. Uploaded by user lcucu.tv, the footage captures the group walking through dimly lit streets late at night when they suddenly notice a peculiar object hovering in the sky. One friend jokingly speculates that it might just be a floating bale of hay, adding a light-hearted moment to an otherwise baffling experience. This strange sighting has fueled theories of a possible glitch in the Matrix, a term used to describe bizarre, seemingly impossible events that challenge our perception of reality. What do you think is going on in this video? Let me know in the comments below. A bizarre and unexplained phenomenon is taking the internet by storm after TikTok user lqq.tv shared a video capturing what appears to be a glowing anomaly in the middle of a remote desert. The footage was supposedly recorded by a man who at first dismissed it as a mirage, a common illusion in the sweltering heat. However, as he got closer, it seems the truth became far stranger. Unlike typical atmospheric reflections or heat distortions, this glowing mass appears stable, intense, and unexplainable. Viewers immediately began drawing comparisons to the rifts in Fortnite. So what do you think this mysterious light might be? A rare optical illusion or something else entirely? Let me know your theories in the comments section below. Reddit user AgileCaterpillar219 recently shared an unsettling note they found attached to a pole in downtown Seattle. The handwritten message, filled with bizarre speculation, describes an alleged ghost haunting an apartment complex in Mount Vernon or Burlington, Washington. The letter reads, "There is a ghost in Mount Vernon or Burlington who is sitting on the stairs of an apartment complex. The apartments look built after 1980, so he died since 1980. He's wearing jeans and a large t-shirt, and he looks bigger than average. He looks like he's about the age of a college student, and he looks young and healthy with no signs of illness or injury. His death may have been a homicide, or he may have overdosed. Looking larger and more muscular than average and under 25, he looks like he might be the type not to lose his adult teeth on the playground at public school, and the type who didn't get sent to foster parents for safety for being beaten excessively at public school. This may have been the cause for a homicide. Someone may have handed him drugs containing poison or the wrong kind to cause an intentional overdose. The younger ghost on the staircase in Mount Vernon may be the subject matter for the Guns N' Roses song, Patience. It may be inspired by his early death or by his homicide. The cryptic message has left Reddit users and passers-by both puzzled and intrigued, sparking theories about its origins, the identity of the alleged ghost, and the connection to Guns N' Roses' 1988 ballad. Whether a genuine paranormal observation, a work of fiction, or something else entirely, the note certainly adds a haunting mystery to the streets of Seattle. Coming up in our last segment, we take a look at a startling declassified CIA document. But before we do, remember to hit that subscribe button and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be notified every time we upload our creepy and scary content. In 1983, the CIA commissioned a study that would later become one of the most mystifying declassified documents in US intelligence history. Titled Analysis and Assessment of Gateway Process, the report examines a controversial mind expansion technique developed by the Monroe Institute known as the Gateway Experience. This system, designed to alter human consciousness through hemisync technology, uses audio frequencies to synchronize the brain's hemispheres, leading to deep meditative states, out-of-body experiences, OBEs, and even potential access to non-physical dimensions. Authored by US Army Lieutenant Colonel Wayne M. McDonnell, the report attempts to provide a scientific framework for understanding these altered states of consciousness. Drawing on quantum physics, neuroscience, and holographic theory, it suggests that human consciousness could be trained to transcend space and time, a concept that, while speculative, was intriguing enough for the CIA to investigate as a possible intelligence tool. Key concepts from the report. 1. Consciousness as a holographic field. The document presents the idea that human consciousness functions like a holographic receiver, meaning the brain does not simply process information from the physical world, but can access non-local information from a universal field, a concept that aligns with theories in quantum physics and metaphysics. 2. Hemisync and brainwave entrainment. The gateway process involves hemisync, an audio technology that uses binaural beats to synchronize the brain's left and right hemispheres. This process is believed to alter brainwave activity, shifting the mind into deeper states of focus and heightened awareness. These states reportedly allow individuals to experience heightened perception, intuition, and even out-of-body travel. 3. Resonance, manifestation, and reality shaping. One of the most intriguing claims of the report is that focused human consciousness can influence reality itself. This aligns with quantum mechanics theories, which suggest that observation and intention may impact physical matter at a fundamental level. 4th, out-of-body exploration and intelligence gathering. The report suggests that trained individuals might be able to use out-of-body experiences, OBEs, and remote viewing techniques to access information beyond traditional sensory means.